Got it.
Well, too bad we already started recording, so we're definitely going to talk about it.
We're not cutting that, and we're not cutting it.
We're not going to talk about it.
I think we are.
All right, get on camera.
He's fucking cracking peanuts.
Come on.
Gotta finish this last peanut.
All right. Welcome to the P Bois, everyone.
Right?
I'm a short bitch. Why do I need that?
Are you going to clean up after yourself?
Here we have special guest Kate the Ball of Hate, Joseph, Yari the Yard Dog,
Yari not sorry.
and we got Lemon crack a bottle on someone's fucking head.
Lemon
cracker.
Murr.
How'd you find out about that?
And then
I
what's
don't
your
know.
name?
Ooh, yeah. What's your name? We have to
Malachi.
No, we gotta make.
Mal the guy.
Mal the guy.
Hey,
When I was in-
Mouth on guys, right?
When I was in high school, people used to call me Malachi T, and that was or elementary school. Sorry, I should say Malachi T. There was
That is-
Malachi.
I know this. I'm short. I need a
P Bois.
movement.
Wish me happy
Short.
birthday.
You gotta sit.
I turned 21 on
We gave him a quinceañera.
Yeah, no, they all gave me a quinceañera. Lots of young Mexican girls there.
Ew.
Couldn't be
A lot
happier.
of Mexicans.
A lot of Mexican
Why
girls
did you
there.
do this?
Why didn't you throw me a quinceañera?
The quinceañera.
On my first day in office, there will be a huge quinceañera. We will round them up and we will throw a party for them on the other side of the border.
I love it. Okay, how's it going?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
How are you
What's new with you?
Nothing.
What's not new?
All right. We
What's
have a
not
special announcement.
You just fucking got it. You're like,
We have a special announcement that we're going to be producing a new show hosted by Kate Dore. But I don't know. We
see
don't
how
have
it
to talk about
goes.
that now.
We can talk
Wait,
about
are
it a
we
little
really?
bit.
Let's talk.
Uh,
Well, I am, but it's Paradizo Films is.
It'll be on the channel.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, it
Top
was a big
secret.
surprise.
I've been trying to keep
Dude,
it top
I told you,
secret.
strictly
I don't want
business
anybody-
2025. I'm doing
I forgot
business
about
deals every night.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
With
I'm making
gay
all
hookers.
your
You know
deals.
what it
I'm
is.
getting gay hookers to
remember
come
if
to
I
the
told you.
podcast.
You told me.
Wait, what's the
what's-
podcast going to be about?
There's a podcast.
Well, it's going to be an interview show,
Okay.
and
We
We'll
don't have to give
see.
away too many details.
yeah, we'll see what happens because
Okay.
I want to get a couple squared away before we release any, even too.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to have a couple in the bag and
No,
then
for sure.
drop them.
So you're gonna be doing basically just like one-on-one conversation type deal.
But it's very,
I'm gonna do.
but with only a certain type of people.
There's a certain demographic that I'm going for.
Black
Ooh.
people.
Yeah.
Black women.
You're just going to use very bad AAVE, but still in your Midwest accent.
What's AA?
Yes.
African American vernacular English.
Oh,
So just
okay.
gonna. So
mean
you know what I'm
Ebonics?
saying?
I was saying.
I should have like
I was
a
telling them over on
Boston
the
accent
corner.
throughout the
These
whole
bitches
thing.
be trifling.
Oh wait, guys, I gotta
Can
flex
there-
the merch real quick.
I know how to make a nice trifle.
Hey, look at that.
Ah, how cute. I like it. Nice.
Sponsored.
The Rizzler.
Sponsor the P Bois, the Rizzler.
So you're a Bostonian? Did I hear that correctly?
No,
Okay.
no, my accent is
Oh, you're-
100%.
I thought you were gonna say, so you're
Bullshit.
busted.
You're busted, dude. No, my accent is 100% bullshit. Midwest. I was born.
Did you make it up?
We can like see the hospital I was
let's
born
not
at.
talk about the hospital.
Yeah.
You were
No.
born
Oh
in
yeah, we
Can't
had that. You had that on
geolocate, yeah.
another episode that somebody else
Can't
said. That.
geolocate.
No,
Totally
well, I
different
don't say what hospital. I didn't state the name, so
That's
you're
true.
Right.
safe.
Well, we are
but-
on 9 Mile.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
In Southfield.
yeah. Famously,
God.
Sam
he's
Talent
name
pointed that out.
dropping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I yes, this
Yeah,
is
that's
all
actually-
bullshit
that's way
Michigan
too-
accent.
But now Al Qaeda.
Whatever.
Yeah, because there's like only one hospital.
Yeah.
9 miles.
Dude, because why? Because
It's okay.
who do you think
Listen,
is going to come to the fucking building?
Dude, we got a lot of haters.
That's what they said about.
You gotta
the-
sign
We got
in.
a lot of haters.
Yeah,
dude.
You gotta
We have-
sign in
we have
before they
super
let you
fans.
in.
Yeah.
We have super fans, but we have super haters too. I shield it from your guys' eyes because I don't want you to be.
Yeah, we
Hey,
do
you know-
have security out front.
Yeah.
You know what happened to Selena,
Runs a
man?
tight ship.
I
Move it
literally
over a
just did a
little,
podcast
please.
last night about
Yeah.
Selena, so I've been
That's all you're
editing
gonna-
it all
Yes,
day
you did.
today.
You got like a fucking foot.
Yeah.
Wait, you.
Yeah, I do a music history podcast.
Oh, really?
So that one's called 3 Shots Down. Shout out.
Wait, so why
yeah,
did you
so,
ask me to produce your new podcast?
I don't do video editing.
Oh.
I know how to utilize Audacity and that's about it.
Audacity.
The audacity.
And I thought it'd be fun to do in studio because I do not have a studio. I have a crazy disaster house full of animals, and sometimes there's animal noises and things.
What
going
kind of
on.
animals you got?
A lot.
Thanks.
Cats, dogs. I have a bearded dragon, and I have 2 parakeets.
This is a bearded
What?
dragon.
So you
Make
got
a
a
lot of
parakeets?
I got a parakeet.
Anyone? Hey,
Heyo.
yeah.
Hey.
This is why you listen.
I have to specify I work in
Parakeets.
vet med, so you end up collecting a lot of animals. I'm fostering a kitten and a puppy right now. I'm probably the only person who's done comedy and acquired a kitten outside of a comedy club because Nick and I, my fiance dude that you fellas know, but listeners may not know, he was standing outside of the Independent and smoking a cigarette, and a kitten ran across Kniff and jumped into his arms.
Oh,
So we have
beautiful.
a foster kitten, and I'm stupid and took on a foster puppy that is absolutely insane.
Did you take on the foster puppy that Nick Ford almost killed?
No, I've heard that tale. That was
Okay.
before my time.
I
No,
haven't heard that too.
this
Ford
one.
You said you
killed a
listened to
puppy?
the whole podcast with Nick Ford.
No,
I
I
probably
have
tuned out
not.
during that
No.
one.
The last one I finished was the. I
No,
did-
he said that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait,
My
yeah,
bad. I
so
thought
how did he almost
you were
kill a
looking
fucking
at me
dog?
and saying that. I'm like, no, it
Yeah.
didn't.
If I say anything that like sounds rude or critical, it's probably aimed at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think
He's a
that's
man
fair.
now. He can take it,
He's
right?
a B man.
He's
Yeah.
a B man.
Yes.
Kind of like R. Kelly in that respect.
Heyo.
Yes.
What? How did he almost kill a dog? Let's talk about what we talked about on the
He was
last
I don't know,
episode.
trying to
viewers-
rescue
let's
it.
talk
I've
about
heard
someone
this
else.
story.
What did you say, Lemon?
He was
Let's
trying
talk about
to
someone
rescue-
else.
Who?
Why?
Let's talk about Nick.
Oh, Nick Ford?
That's
yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, we can talk
He
about
tried
Nick
to
Ford.
rescue a dog.
What do you guys think of Nick Ford?
I think that was when him and Emma, like right before they
It
were
is,
dating, and he goes to rescue this dog, and it just runs directly into Kniff and gets hit by a car. I'm like
Oh,
showing off
Yeah.
to your
look at this! Look
Little
at the coolest
fancy,
way I
the
can.
girl you hold in a fanciful way. Yeah, get a dog hit
Shout
by
out
a
Nick
car.
Ford, friend of the show.
Nick Ford's great. I like Nick Ford.
He's my
Yeah.
uncle.
Shout out Emma, another funny broad. I love Emma.
Why?
Emma
She's
is an
also my
absolute
uncle.
doll. Yeah. You need more uncles in your life.
What kind of dog do you have?
Bob's your uncle, right?
I have 3 dogs right now.
What kinds?
I have a poodle. It's not a euphemism.
Okay.
I have
Ew.
I know
like
that
a
was an
Yorkie
option.
thing that is 18 years old.
That's sick.
He's ancient and he's adorable old man. And I have this little ragamuffin Peabody thing that
Hey.
That
Peabody.
little thing.
He is a
P Boi is
his-
Peabody.
Ragamuffin.
his name
Like a
is
reggae
Mr.
singer?
Peabody. His name is Mr.
Can we give a
Peabody,
quick
so-
shout out to the one and only Brett Mercer, real quick?
Why?
I drunk texted him on Sunday or Saturday.
What did you text him?
Aw.
I texted him. I slid up on one of his stories and I said Brett fucking Mercer, and then I said I'm so hammered right now.
What did
Aw.
he say?
He was like, do you need anything? Are you okay? And I said, I need another beer.
Ayo.
Emoji. That was pretty good.
Hey. That's a
There you
good.
go.
That's a good
There you go.
anecdote.
That's a fair
Kevin's
thing
been
to
sending
need.
me screenshots of your conversations with him
Why is that?
because I'm good friends with Kevin, dude.
Well, I texted him that what he said was really hurtful, and then it was like
What
this
did
thing.
he say?
Uh-oh. Is that the
Uh,
episode I haven't
He said
watched
that he was
yet?
the alpha
Yeah.
of the pod.
He said he's the alpha of the pod, and he said that he's glad you guys weren't on that episode,
Yeah,
and that Lemonsack is the only one that he liked.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know.
you guys are
And he-
spilling
Not very
some
alpha
tea.
of me. Couldn't handle all this alphaness.
it's
Yeah.
he pronounced your name Jari, so
I
that
think
was-
Yeah, you
Jari.
keep saying
Jari's
Jari.
definitely the
Jari.
most alpha, I have to say.
Jari.
Oh, thank you.
hmm
Well,
Jari.
One vote for Jari.
Yeah.
we
Malachi.
did not have a competition to
Mm.
figure out who the alpha of the podcast was, but in theory, if we
Because
did,
It's self-explanatory.
it
Yeah.
would have been me who won the competition.
Okay.
But
I think it's-
sadly,
are you talking about the
I'm talking about the
competition?
lost media.
The lost
The
media.
lost
Okay.
people.
The
I
lost
can't wait for
boys.
that media to
Are
come
these
out.
like
I know.
feats of
guys had to whip
strength,
your
or
dicks
how
out.
is this decided?
If there
Uh,
were feats of strength,
Okay.
it should be feats.
Dude, no,
They compared penis
we
sizes.
literally,
Okay.
Gabe, you and I all
Fair
duked
enough.
it out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Gabe and I bested
No, you
you.
already destroyed you guys.
What are you talking
if you're
about?
if you're a YouTube member or Patreon, you would have seen
Yeah,
Yari
vote on who obviously won that
Who
wrestling.
won
Me.
that
We
battle.
have one vote. So this is
Okay,
the one.
the only reason it ended,
I mean-
because your fucking earrings fell.
I
out.
was okay with it
I was
continuing, and you're
Very
like,
masculine
Oh, no.
when you have
Yeah.
to stop when your earrings
No,
fall out.
he's
I
not
don't
for
even
me.
have
Hey,
pierced ears,
Let's ask
dude.
Crowbar Jones. Crowbar
Well-
Jones, who do you think won that
Tell me.
fight?
Yeah, Crowbar.
Yeah.
Comment below. Who did you
Crowbar.
buy
He
on
did,
one?
he did stand up for the first time on
Was he
Saturday.
good?
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't
nice.
bad. He only did a couple minutes, but it wasn't bad.
Hey, just getting up there. That's-
So, have you guys caught that new P Boi's episode? What if that was
I think a
was like,
decent number of the crowd would say yeah.
You kind of laugh like a marionette.
Yeah,
You're like,
kinda.
ah.
That's not
the
bad.
jaw movement and everything.
Yeah.
That's
Deep
to it.
belly laugh. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's good.
I'm jolly, dude. I'm like Santa
He's,
Claus.
this
Now
is
I'm thinking
his
about-
passion right now.
Now I'm thinking about Ja Rule if his name was Ja Lee. Ja Rule, the rapper.
Yeah.
His little brother Jolly.
Yeah, they can't all land. It's
All right.
okay.
Johnny.
We're gonna move on.
Mock me. I don't know. What do you want to talk about, Kate?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Did you sign up
What
for
do you guys have ideas
Skankfest?
for? I did.
Yeah,
yes.
did you get on?
I finally submitted. You won't know until July.
Oh shit.
What a
I
rude
signed up
name.
for Motor City Comedy
No.
Fest.
Oh, you're not getting on that.
No.
You're for sure not getting
No.
on that.
Nobody's
Why not?
getting on
But
it.
I'm on it.
No,
The
you're
Detroit Motor
No,
City
no.
Comedy Fest?
Why
Yeah,
is she not
not. I
getting
don't
on?
know.
Because people don't get on. That's the rule
Mm.
about it. They take money from local comedians so they can fund. I don't know. I don't want
Comedians
to.
show
Oh, the
up.
big
Who
thing
runs
about-
Motor City?
There's a board now. There's more
Wait.
people because it used to
As
just
a-
be
So I
sucked
threes.
Brandon's
Now there's
dick
a
for
bigger
nothing?
board.
You suck, Brandon. Dude, Brandon has no power there. Oh
Um,
yeah, Kate.
he
That's
told
why
me
you're
he
not
did.
getting on.
That's why I was
'Cause you
gonna
have
say
beef with
because I didn't know if you were
Brandon
gonna
now.
bring that up or not.
Yeah, we don't have to bring
No,
that
we're
up.
good. We're good. We had a conversation.
What
We're good
You
now.
and Brandon had a conversation.
We're good now.
Did you guys have a
Um,
roast battle?
No, no. We're good now. We had a conversation. I
What-
feel like
what
the
sparked
air is
Fetishizes
clear.
Midwestern women.
Yeah.
We don't have
you
to
don't
talk
want to. You don't
about
want
it.
to
We'll
get into
see
the.
what
I mean, the
happens.
viewers
I
don't
feel like
care
the air is
about that, but
clear.
it is funny.
I had concerns about a certain conversation that was held in this place when he was on, and I said, this could be an issue with the LGBTQIA
cares?
plus
That's on him.
community.
It's on
But-
the podcast.
He'll clear.
Why do you
this
have
up.
bandage tape?
What?
Don't
Why do you have
don't waste the
bandage
tape.
tape?
We need the tape just in case we get more people.
What if I get
Oh,
on
yeah.
here? Am I
You
going
guys
to be
keep
all
wasting
Tape is
star?
expensive.
Do you draw your own picture? Who makes these beautiful works of art?
I think
We have an
Malachi made them
in-studio
all,
artist.
except for
I know Jeremy Hansen drew his own.
We have an
You were here when Jeremy
in-studio
did this.
artist.
Hmm.
Fuck, I was gonna say something.
I like him. Can you draw me with
involving-
a beard like Paula Elia?
Yeah.
I like the beard.
What do you
do
think
that.
of the
You wanna
special?
You want to be on the Wall of Fame?
If I earn it.
No,
I
because
can
you're a
earn
P
it.
Boy
I need
now.
to do
You're-
some feats of strength or something. Like,
You're
what was it? A
P-Boy
wrestling
now, so
match?
you don't
It was
Pick Malachi up.
Yeah.
Wait. Have you
If
seen
you can
I
pick
can
me
pick
up.
you up.
special?
Wait, yeah. If you can
Do
pick
you
me up.
literally come
Oh,
over?
she definitely
like,
can.
Yeah.
do we need to move cameras? I will literally pick you up right now.
front of the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even if. It's she's gonna do it.
Okay.
Go with it. Don't fight me. Okay, ready? Go.
Be careful,
No,
be careful,
you
be
gotta
careful.
go with me.
Be careful.
You're fighting me. No.
Okay.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Lean into it.
All right, there you
All
go.
right, there it is.
I picked up Kenwood the other day. Kenwood was like,
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's a lot bigger than
Yeah,
that.
he's a big
Kenwood
boy.
was like, what?
It's a lot of wood.
Enemy of the
like,
show.
give me 7 beers and I'll pick anybody up.
Okay.
Wow.
Feats of strength. All right. So I'm establishing
that's that
dominance in the room.
Mid-
There-
Midwest.
no, now you're the alpha of the pod.
Well,
Yeah,
You're the
That's
alpha.
all it takes.
Cornbread.
I got to try and
you
pick up Yari and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
He's like
You're gonna fight me.
Mjolnir.
Like I said, you can't fight me or I'm going to drop you. You have to go lean into it.
Yeah. No, and that was on
What did
me.
you
I'm
leave
just
the
not
room
very-
for?
He wants to go fart.
I know what he did. I've watched the pod.
Look at that.
I brought some of the sand in. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, hey.
That's
Just
all right. I usually
Get the
just fart
vape
here
smoke
on
to
the-
clear it out. Cover it up.
Mhm.
That's like an air freshener, basically, right?
Are those? Are you a hard seltzer fan?
Yeah,
It's probably why he's
Seltzers-
farting so much.
See, I
yeah,
don't.
that's why.
Damn, you did bring it with you.
I was gonna say
What?
something, but I don't remember
Yeah,
what.
it's
You know?
all right.
Oh, I remember.
All
We
right,
should,
so
we
we
gotta
were
get
talking.
and Brandon on
we
the
were talking
podcast
about-
together.
And and a woman
and
on the
have them
podcast.
make out with each
Yeah.
other. It's the
Yeah.
only way to bury this beef.
No, I
Yeah.
saw because
We got to bury it.
you told me that word is getting around about that podcast.
That was a
and it's causing
problem
some
again.
issues.
No. It was
And
brought.
then I saw
The situation was brought up again because that goofy ass roast
Lemon
battle
Sack?
at House of Comedy. Well, Lemon. No, it was brought up again
Oh,
because
yeah.
the
Oh, we gotta get
situation.
into
So
that.
I feel as if every single roast, this is going to be brought up again because it's whatever, beef between two people. And I'd mentioned this to you before that I felt like it could be an issue, that there's a certain community on the other side of town that probably
Ferndale
has a lot of
Council.
beef. No, not even Ferndale. No, further, go west.
No, that's just what they refer
Go
to.
west. No, I know.
Ferndale Council.
Yeah.
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 On the other side of town,
Although
makes it
they've
sound
kind of
super
disbanded.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Who are you
on
talking
the west
about?
side of the state.
I think Malachi's territory.
Wait, who are you talking
What?
about?
There's gonna be some beef, I feel like, but it's all that community.
Wait, we'll redact
has-
it. We'll redact
Yeah, we'll
it.
cut it.
Take-
Who-
we'll
We'll
cut it.
redact it.
Who are
I
you
don't know.
talking
Those
about?
femme feedback broads and femme identifying
Oh, I don't
people.
care about
I feel like
I don't care about
you did care because you.
I cared
You-
because listen, I
You were
care because
scared.
I don't want
You-
someone to think I don't
No,
like them.
That's literally yes. That's what my thing was of saying anything to you or saying anything to anyone with it was that it has to be clarified of not actually genuinely having beef, that it's content and not truly any homophobia or any bullshit.
No, there's a bit of that, but we just like to fuck around, you know. And then what do you-
It's
The funniest was-
good natured homo.
You end up
Yeah.
hosting Ridley's last week. And you're like, I'm scared to go back. I'm like, you have to be a P man, not a P boy.
Here's the thing.
Stop
I have
being
so
a
because
cow.
I don't want to hang out with someone who thinks I don't like them.
The best was the awkward pound that you had where you like,
But the thing is, did I do that?
yes.
I have somehow managed
That
to
would've
stay
been
out
good
of every
content.
controversial
It was good.
episode
It
of the
was
P
really,
Boys.
yeah, it was literally
you?
like that. It was weird.
Skylar,
Which
Yeah.
the Brandon one.
Yeah.
What other controversial episodes have we had?
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we've only
was
had
it
two.
really that controversial?
I mean,
Why was the
you
Skylar
are
one
the reason we had a bunch of
controversial?
episodes taken down.
Well,
She hated me.
or you can,
I've heard
or you can
jail.
blame the goddamn government.
Being,
Yeah.
being upset
We talked about that.
post
The fans loved it.
episode.
The fans
Skylar
loved
hated
it.
Yeah, the
dude.
fans loved it.
That's what I'm starting to realize is like people complain about we what's it called? Interrupt too much, but the P fans love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the chaos.
They
No, I like
fucking
having
love
like
it.
it's like three conversations going on at once, but it's all directed towards one person
Well,
who's
dude,
the guest,
because
which is
it's
interesting.
for the Gen Z attention span, we need
Oh
three
my
different
God, yeah.
conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Hit by a car
like,
Dude, I'm a
really-
millennial and I
Get
feel like
the-
my attention span's like 30 seconds. Like we
Yeah, it's
literally
rough.
were
Yeah, Gen
talking
Z
about
is
something
like
else and we forgot
3
what we were
seconds.
talking about even in the last 3 minutes.
I hosted at One Night Stands this
No, you
weekend.
fucking did.
How'd that
Yes, I
go?
did.
I had to
Outside.
ask you, how was it? You had to try and remain clean, which is
So here's the
hysterical.
thing. I found out the night of that I didn't actually have to be clean. So
Oh,
I had to
that
rework
works.
my entire set,
Oh no.
which but then also they didn't sell enough tickets for the first show, so they canceled the first night, which kind of sucks, but
Was
I still
that what, Thursday?
Thursday
So then
night.
you had Friday and Saturday two
Yeah.
shows?
Friday one show, Saturday two shows.
Okay. That's
Um,
so cool though.
Both of the first two shows I bombed my dick off because it was a bunch of seniors and you know they're not
yeah,
really
that's not
they're not my target
Oh my
demo.
god, no.
Nope.
But then the
Target
third
demo.
show, there was a group of teenagers like sitting front row, and they loved me.
Those are all ages shows, or
They
was it
loved
just
me.
that?
They
comedian?
loved me.
They love me. That was
I think that's just one night stand.
okay.
Old Mexican women, they love me.
Yeah,
No, it was a bunch of like white kids from Waterford, but
they
they
like that kind of thing.
they loved the racism and the penis and all that. And
I know another group that
They
loves
came to-
racism.
They were like, "We know the Joker."
Yeah. They came to talk to
group
me
is
after, and they said they
we know
they
who
loved
Kanye
me,
is.
and they want to watch the pod.
Oh, cute.
And
You have a whole younger fan base
yeah, I
that
have
you're
a full
identifying
fan base,
with.
but none of them. I took a bunch of pictures with them, and as far as I see, they haven't posted any of them. So I was a little upset about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
They were trying to make you happy.
Yeah.
They saw the backpack.
they need
and
to
were
post
worried
them
what
in
you had
the
in there.
stories and
Yeah.
tag you.
Yeah. Hey, don't come to the mic tomorrow. Yeah.
You guys doing
I
I like
open mic
you.
tomorrow?
What open?
Oh.
mic?
Which-
You
I'm gonna
guys
be in
doing?
Chicago. tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Chicago.
What's
I was
tomorrow?
wondering when's the next P Boys open mic?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to
Mhm.
announce that we canceled that. No, we're not doing that. Tomorrow,
No, we should just do it tonight. When are you leaving for Chicago tomorrow morning?
tomorrow night.
Oh.
Well, yeah, why don't we do
What
it?
are you doing in Chicago?
What here?
Yeah.
I'm going to Chicago for fun, but I'm
Mm.
I'm trying to. I got booked on a
I'm
show
doing
at
my pod.
the Lincoln
Ooh.
Lodge.
Lincoln Lodge is really cool. Have you ever been there?
I've never been. No.
They have like 4 or 5 rooms. I saw Bobcat Goldthwait there the last time we were there. Very cool. Shout out the 2 owners. They're amazing. I love both of them.
Isn't
Really
that
nice.
that thing where you build like a house out of like the
Those
plastic
are Lincoln
like,
logs.
Oh,
Lincoln
okay.
logs.
Okay. Isn't that the diary that Abraham Lincoln had?
No, that's the Diary of Anne Frank.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
it's the
That's a
logs that
Lincoln
you build.
log, different kind of log.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
Isn't that
Sometimes
hotel
people
with
poop
all the
and it's
water
shaped
part?
like Lincoln logs. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
if
yeah.
that counts too.
Yeah.
That's another log.
Isn't that
Lincoln-
the isn't that the
Uh,
hotel with
car
all
that
like
Matthew
the
McConaughey drives.
No,
That's a Lincoln.
it's just a Crest Lincoln Mercury dealership that people.
So,
sleep
anyways,
in.
that was my weekend. Lemonsack. Let's talk about your weekend.
Oh,
Okay.
So you did a show on Thursday.
Yeah.
that was
how'd
on
it
the
go?
weekend.
Whatever, dude. Just fucking tell your story.
Okay, yeah.
fucking next person? You know, if you want to fucking correct it.
It's
How
leading
was your
to the
weekend,
weekend.
Yari?
How was your show?
How was my weekend? I don't even know, dude.
Uh oh, they already skipped you. Look at
No, let me go.
He
Go.
alphaed
I want to
it
hear
and
this
moved
story.
along.
All right, so the Rose Battle, the Rose Battle went good. It was kind of rough because it was the first one that they did, and like they were still putting some stuff together. Skippy was backstage, like acting like a very angry theater director.
Ugh.
It was cool to see. Don't yuck. It was
Why?
funny. It's funny seeing
Dude,
her
theater
mad.
kids fucking suck. No,
Mm.
go on.
Yeah, but no, she was the director. She was like, everything's going wrong, and it was just like, it's comedy though. Anyway, I went against Shireen. I was told that I had
Explain
one of
to the audience who Shireen is, because I don't think they know.
she's a comedian. So,
Shireen Abdul-Jabbar.
yeah, she's a basketball player,
Yeah.
Black
WNBA
Muslim
star.
basketball player.
Actually, it's pronounced Shireen, and she was
Shireen.
featured in
and she's much more educated than all of
the
us.
Kendrick Lamar
Yes, I forgot
album.
about that.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
What
What
Before
kind
I have to
of
complain
lawyering?
about.
Yeah.
What kind of bird law does she practice?
I don't remember. So anyway,
Bird
yeah,
law?
I was against Shireen, and Shireen.
I thought it was like a Muslim joke, and I was like,
she's
"What
a
the
lawyer.
fuck?"
No, she's a lawyer. No, you guys
Yeah.
never watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You bird.
Oh wait, yeah.
all right. Now he's back on the same page. I'll quit interrupting you. I apologize.
No, it's the people.
We don't apologize
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
the rule. You
I'm
have
new
to-
here.
you
I'm
have
new
to
here.
interrupt.
Okay. All right. Now I'll stop apologizing.
All right, so yeah, we had like questionnaires to like give each other stuff to roast with, and she gave me just a bunch of cool shit about herself. So I had to like I didn't have much to work with, but I still did good. I was told I had like one of the two best battles of the night. I still
then
still
why
haven't got the
didn't you
footage
win?
because Randy was still trying to sell it.
Really?
Yeah,
He's someone who I was talking about people who want to be on the podcast. He messaged me that he really wants to be on the podcast.
yeah.
Randy who?
Andy.
The black guy
Savage.
who like films.
Oh, is he a
the
comic?
guy that works at House
I
of
have no
Comedy.
idea. I've
He
never
works
seen
at
him
House
do
of Comedy.
comedy.
I've
Yeah,
never
he
seen him
sends
do
me-
comedy.
He sends me
He'll
the-
show up at Indy a lot.
Yeah.
He's at Indy
Yeah.
a good amount.
Every single
Nice
set
dude.
he's
Shout
filmed
out
of me.
Randy.
Yeah, he seems
Yeah,
nice, but
nice
every
dude.
single set he's filmed of me, I've bombed. And it's like, hey, buy this for $25, and I'm like, and then he sends me a clip of
You're
like me bombing,
No.
and I'm like, no,
this could be yours.
yeah, it's like 5 seconds of me telling a joke, and then it's silence, and I'm like, I think I'll save my money.
Yeah, because he doesn't like the crowd.
Yeah, I
So
think the
anyway.
only person, shout out Steve Kaz, I think that's the only person who films, when he films at Ridley's, he'll mic the crowd.
Shout out Steve Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
He's a people.
Friend of the show.
Shout out
Show.
Cat Stevens.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
Shout out Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Shout out Cat Williams.
Shout out Norm McDonald. Why haven't you responded?
Oh,
All right, one more.
way to bring the room
Shout out
down.
OJ Simpson.
One more note. I already forgot the note.
Just have to
Oh yeah, no.
interrupting.
All right, no, we have a new beef. The people have a beef.
Okay, with who?
Nicole Melnick.
Sure.
Ooh,
She was
what
one of the
happened?
judges. I'm looking at the camera. I'm
We
looking
can't
at you,
keep
Nicole.
going after the L's.
No, we
dude.
are. All right, Nicole.
The L's are gonna come for us, dude.
Come on,
Nicole would be
I'm
the
doing
alpha in
doing
this
a thing.
room right now if Nicole were here.
I know. I hate it.
Mhm.
She's so alpha. Okay. Friggin' Nicole Melnick was a judge, and she told me after that she was going to vote for Shireen either way because she's a hot woman. And yeah, that was it. There were literally no stakes other than my ego. But hey, Shireen also probably beat me fair and square. But hey, it's
So
fun to
was
start
she-
beefs.
was
Nicole
she
Melnick,
actually- did she actually
I'm coming
have
for
good
you,
roasts?
sucker. Yeah, no, they were good.
Really?
She's a good writer. She's really good at that.
I don't know, dude. I've never seen her stand up before, so I can't.
I've only seen her a
Nicole
couple of times,
No,
and one of the
but
times she was just
Shireen,
telling
Shireen.
stories about her time, her like vacation.
Her voice kind of bothers me, so I never pay attention.
I
I'm
think every
sitting right
woman's voice
here.
is beautiful.
what? She
Jesus
has her
Christ.
normal ass voice.
I think every woman's voice is beautiful.
Does it remind you too much of your mom yelling at you? Is that the problem?
Yeah, I think that's
It's some kind
Shout out
of.
Sharina Abdul Kabar.
He can't get it out now. He's botched.
I hate it, dude. I hate Arab women who live in America that still speak with an accent.
All right, next topic.
She doesn't have an accent.
We love
She
you,
doesn't have
Ann
an
Arbor.
accent.
Who loves Ann Arbor, dude?
And Dearborn.
Remember,
Dude, I'm taking a hard
And
stance.
Dearborn.
yeah,
I've been
Ann
hanging
Arbor.
out with Kevin.
I'm your boy.
I need to get back to my red pill roots, dude.
There you go.
We need to start taking stances.
Wait, Kevin has an accent. Kevin has a heavy
I was going to
accent.
say, Kevin has a hell of an
But his is like
accent.
fun.
Jari.
You know,
Do you
when I
like-
hear these like
You like
Arab girls
Latino
talking,
people more
I
than you
it
like
just
Arab girls.
Sounds like they're just complaining about Palestine.
Can
all
we
day.
please move on to
I mean, they are,
Welcome to my
but
world.
they talk about other things too.
This is what I was telling you about the Yemeni coffee shops. Like,
No.
Why
We
is
were
it
not
always
talking
Yemeni
about
coffee
Yemeni
shop?
people.
why are you cleansing up, dude?
Shout out
Because-
Yemen Cafe.
Yeah, shout out
Yemen Cafe.
there are
Delicious food.
Yemeni, beautiful Yemeni
Ew.
people out there.
Oh yeah, you did that bit.
He doesn't like Yemeni. He likes Siloazi.
Anyways,
Thank
I
you for
fucking
your
love Arab women. Shout
Yeah,
out
thank
to
that
you for
was
you.
mine.
stopping over fucking
the only
Kate's
Middle Eastern
punchline.
woman I like is my wife.
Okay,
Not the
not
first
even your
time a man
mom.
stepped on a
I like my
punchline.
Okay,
I had someone the other day talk to me, and he's like, "I think you have a great voice for comedy because you sound like Roseanne Barr." I'm like, "Oh, that's
What?
maybe a compliment." I don't know.
You don't sound
My
like
voice
Roseanne.
is
And if you did, that'd be an insult.
insane, dude.
No, the thing with a
Her
lot of
voice
Middle
bothers me.
Eastern people is they're
That's what I mean. I'm
born
like, is
and
it
raised in
annoying?
America,
Yeah.
but they talk like they have an accent. and
She
they're
doesn't-
like,
It's almost like their
She-
parents
like,
have an accent.
So
yeah, it's
How
almost
would
like their
your
parents in their
parents have
fucking
an accent?
community
Well,
have an
and that's-
accent.
how would your
Yeah, but
parents having
you
an
do-
accent mean you have an
you
accent?
do end up having somewhat of an accent.
I know, and that's why it
then
bothers me.
and on top of it, it's because anyone who's bilingual, you need to pronounce the words with the accent
I know,
to
but
have
that's
the
why
words
it
come out
bothers
right.
me,
So that's
dude.
but
That's so
why? Like,
stupid.
do you not? You're not bilingual.
No.
You're
He's
jealous.
bisexual.
Well,
Ew.
shh.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
bilingual,
2025.
you guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
relax.
come on.
It's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
just letting
Yeah, dude,
everyone
Yari's
know.
bilingual.
Shout
He
out
doesn't have an
fem
accent.
feedback.
Ironically, people ask me all the time where my accent is from.
Really?
I've gotten that several
I've
times.
got
Yeah.
I've got that several times.
Thank you.
Yari has such a heavy. I can't understand what this guy's saying.
Where did
half
you
the
grow up?
time.
Yeah, all I hear is
Michigan.
West
Yeah,
Bloomfield?
yeah, that's mine.
Yeah,
I've
people
had
think my
numerous
wife
people
has an
ask me on
accent.
stage what my
She kinda
accent
does.
is, and I'm like,
She-
it's
no, she doesn't.
literally
my wife.
Metro Detroit.
People ask her all the
Yeah.
time if she was born, well, like where she
My
where
wife.
she was born. And
Yeah.
People ask me, they were like, "Hey, where's your accent
I never
from?"
noticed her accent. She's
uh,
from here, right?
yeah.
She's from
South
Michigan.
Lion or something?
No, they say what
I've
is
never
it
heard her
from?
speak.
What is it from?
She's quiet.
I'm
Joseph
trying to
doesn't
think
let
of
her
two streets in Detroit.
Yeah,
What?
Can you fucking
Finkel?
Yeah, what is it
Close your-
from Finkel? Are you from Finkel?
You from
And I'm
Finkel
like,
and 7 Mile?
yes, I am.
Ew.
Oh, Short
Yeah.
King, Finkel,
Oh,
handsome.
I
Enemy
blew
of
that
the
guy
pod.
too. Got nothing.
enemy, yeah, enemy of the pod.
That wall really should be like the
Can you
enemy.
put like a
The enemy wall.
You need to get a red Sharpie,
Sam
red
we like
Sharpie, and
Mike
cross people
Racine
off.
gray area because
Indifferent too.
I
The Mike
I love
Racine one
Mike.
was really good. I like that one.
I agree, but
Mike Racine
someone
one was good.
not a fan.
Oh, I saw the highlight.
he told
of
me I
the,
could do his podcast when I'm in New York. So
Yeah,
catch
should
me
do
on
it.
Racine time.
You should do
He
it.
said all of us
Yeah.
could.
Shout
Yeah,
out
and
his,
then you're gonna start
when
talking
are
about
you guys
fucking
gonna go to New
Israel
York?
all over again in a fucking year.
Okay, I'm going in a couple months.
Okay, big spender.
Yeah, I'll probably be there in the
In
summertime.
a year when I'm free?
Shout out his
Yeah.
ex co-host Scott
I'm-
Chaplin. Very
yeah.
sweet man. Very
I
sweet.
know, that's why I said it.
Paul
Moment
Leah,
of silence
enemy
for
of the
Scott
pod.
Chaplin.
Why is he?
I was thinking we got to get Paul Leon for a follow-up episode.
Yeah, let's bury
I would-
that.
I'd
Dude,
be
like,
down for
hey,
that.
has anyone ever
That's
told you that
strange.
they hate your voice and accent? That's what you have to
This
say.
does kind of bother me too.
And you're
How
Not
come
gonna
he has an
lie.
accent?
Because that one feels like your dad yelling at you.
No, my dad is nothing like Paul Leon.
He's even gay.
He's so much hotter.
Does he have a mustache?
No, my dad doesn't.
Oh, what's the
My
point?
my parents aren't like. If you envision like typical Arabs, that's not my parents.
I
yeah.
envision that all
What
the
about Arabs?
My parents are just regular people.
Were they?
Unlike, yeah. Like, what do you get?
Are they
They're
first
abnormal
generation?
Go
people.
with that.
Okay.
Are they first generation Americans or are they
Yeah, where were they?
imports? What are they?
Inbreds, you said?
Imports. Imports.
well, in that community,
The
Yeah,
answer is
dude. I mean,
both.
that is a big.
I don't want
That's a
them to
big
be
grade.
iced. I don't want them to be iced. I'm saying they're imported.
No, they're citizens.
See,
That's all you need
naturalized.
to know.
Were they born on American soil?
see.
Dude, who cares where anyone was?
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We're exposing
but I don't want
you
anyone to be
being
iced,
racist.
so I'm going to move on.
They came into
Yeah.
Mexico. My parents are actually Mexican. I've been
Yeah.
lying this whole
Hey,
time.
they're going to get iced
Wait, they're
too,
Mexican
so don't
voters?
say that either.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Mexican.
Don't say that either.
Yeah,
the B word.
What,
They're
boater?
getting iced.
Someone
Yeah.
said that recently, or a while ago, that boater is like an offensive term, and I was
Oh, no, I don't care about that. I meant
Yeah.
saying they're Mexican.
yeah, that's offensive.
You're going to
Now
get
that's-
kicked the fuck out.
Yeah.
How
Boater
can
was like
boater
the.
be an offensive term? If
I
they
don't think
speak
boater-
English?
I don't think boater's offensive. I guess
Well,
if you
also, isn't that
use
a
it in a
profession?
race, like if you use
Yeah,
it in
I
a
mean,
racist connotation,
That's
yeah,
how-
but you're not using it. They're your parents. you aren't
people with
racist
boats
towards
are
them. I hope.
typically rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually
You had to have the
say
money to be able to
it's
come over here.
pro-class,
all those tax breaks once you get here, though.
anti-bourgeois to call Mexican immigrants.
Boats.
Boaters.
Yes.
Ah.
See how I
No,
set
not
them up for the
Mexican.
Who doesn't
lens?
like
they
a
don't
good
use
boat?
boats
say
to get
anything.
it.
Yeah, no,
Who
they.
doesn't like a good boat?
Sometimes they do.
Ladders. I don't
I
know.
think boater is just it's a catch-all for immigrants.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
Yeah.
people, you know,
I think it's fucking stupid
Boats,
though,
as I
because
call
like
them.
no one takes a boat anymore. They all fly plane. They come on planes.
Yeah, or they're using their fucking iPhone. Like, what's with this younger generation?
Yeah,
people?
come on. What when they go like this? You know, no one makes calls like this.
Yeah,
anymore.
more like this.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I'm putting my
It's
window
like
up. I'm
this.
fucking old. You know.
Hey, I
No.
have
I don't think
manual
you guys
windows.
yeah, some people
just
still-
ruined
A couple
this
of y'all
for me.
aren't even old enough to have a car like that.
I do. I have an 03 Chevy S10.
Crank windows?
Yes,
You
I have
think-
crank
Hey,
windows.
crank that soldier boy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're too young to be broke.
Crank your
My
dick.
back-
bless
Yeah,
you.
you're never too young to be broke.
There you
What?
go.
Like myself. $3,000 car.
That car's older than you.
No?
Almost.
All right,
I'm
you-
older by a year.
2003? What'd you say?
Oh, wait, no, it is older than me. Fuck.
Ah, look, you're so good at math.
I know, I am really
Yeah.
good. I don't
Big
even know the
birthday
year I was
episode
born.
for Malachi.
Yeah, birthday up.
How'd
Birthday
you
up.
celebrate, Mal?
Birthday.
Had a couple beers.
Yeah.
Have
Where'd
another
you go?
beers.
No, I will have to drive.
Where'd you go?
You gotta figure it out.
Michigan State.
Yeah, but like where?
Aw,
What's I think it was Rick's I went to. This bar called
Rick's.
Rick's.
Ricks.
Oh,
It sucked.
Rick.
That's the spot.
No,
Can
it
we
was
talk-
fucking lame.
Can we talk about the fact that Malachi can get drunk off 2 beers?
Yes.
he's
Yeah,
a little
let's talk
boy.
about it.
Yeah, I'm a little boy and I
He's new to the drinking game.
yeah,
Don't
I'm
out
all
him.
this.
We didn't
Don't-
get to
don't-
anybody.
don't
We didn't get to
mock
anybody else's weekend
Don't
or
shame
anything.
him.
We had
Like,
you,
yeah, we
and then we
talked about your
totally
weekend. Drink more.
derailed.
And be fine.
Wait, what?
I was an alcoholic child. I was drinking like 3 freaking.
Yeah, but dude, he's on.
We're gonna cut that. Thank you. All right.
He's on
Wait,
tea.
wait,
You
wait,
shouldn't
wait
be
to
drinking
go.
on tea.
Way to say the
Yeah,
N
he's
word.
on tea.
yeah.
He's
What is-
he's taking tea.
Oh
He does
yeah.
get
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Would you ever take testosterone, Mel?
You know, I know
How do
you
you
guys are
think
gonna
you got
laugh
that
at me.
mustache?
You guys are gonna laugh at me, but I think I have average, if not higher than average, testosterone levels.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I don't
What
work
makes you say
out.
that?
Dude,
I thought
I'm
you were about to
fucking
say I
wired,
already
though.
am. Then I would have laughed.
No, I think I have either average or slightly above average testosterone.
Why do you think that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd have bigger muscles.
Yeah, but
No.
not if you don't work out and if that's my genetics.
Yeah.
You know, if you have higher
but your
testosterone, your
testosterone-
Show
metabolism's
us your
faster.
chest hair. How
So
much
you're
is there?
fucking you
That
have
makes a
lower
difference.
testosterone than I do because
I
you're
know
bigger
you
than
got
I am.
it. Well, yeah.
That was like another shirt.
Hair production has
You wanna
nothing to
You
do.
want to go measure testosterone?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go get our
Let's go measure
the
testosterone.
ultimate alpha male test. Like,
Yes,
that's what
That
it
would
whoever
be
is.
has
how
the
we find
highest
out who the true
testosterone.
I need to
alpha
know
of the
everyone's
podcast
whoever-
T
is.
levels in this room.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny if you had
Dude,
the
what if
highest
mine are
testosterone?
mine probably
That
are,
would be funny.
dude. I'm a fucking feral beast.
Yeah,
I am a feral beast.
Anyways,
it's like 3 times
guys,
like
we're
the
so
male
close
average
to
for like
Yeah.
reaching
20-year-olds.
monetization on YouTube. So make sure you make it through this entire episode and subscribe and comment so that way we get more. Because I'm trying to make money off this shit. So just make sure you watch the whole thing.
You know, we're trying to feed the beast.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
We're
We have
only
a
living
beast
off of
in our
peanuts
basement.
over here.
Yeah.
We're so in debt.
We're living off of
We're
what
going
is that?
after the
Hams?
chubby
Is that
behemoth.
hams?
It's a hams, yes.
See,
I'm
Dude,
trying to beat Chubby
inflation,
Behemoth
dude.
by the
Are
end of
hams
the
good?
year with
I
number
like
of
'em.
subscribers.
You want to sip it?
So make sure you
Let me crack
subscribe
a
so
new
that
one,
way
I'll give
we
you a
can
sip of
beat
refresh.
Chubby Behemoth.
Try this one.
No,
Ham,
So-
fucking inflation,
This
dude.
is
Like
the good
hams
one.
was $17 a
I promise you
30
like
rack, and now it's $20 a 30 rack.
What's hams?
It is from the land of sky blue waters.
Oh.
wait, yeah. Where is
Never
hams
seen that
from?
before.
Hams is from Minnesota.
Oh,
Soda.
Minnesota.
see, I fucking
I like
love
the hams.
Modelo's.
For a cheap, I like Modelo's a lot, but
Modelo's
for a
nice.
super cheap dirty 30, They're $2 at Ghostlight. Best cheap beer.
Okay.
Better than a Bud Light. Better than I'll do Miller Lite.
What about a
lot, but
Yingling?
Now
I like Yings, but they're not up here. You got to go down to Toledo and do a Dave Crumbly, shout out Dave Crumbly room to get Yings.
No,
I
don't shout out
had
Dave.
what is it? A Bell's? What's the Bell's?
Bell's is out in Kalamazoo.
Oberon. Yeah, I had that. That was fantastic.
That's a wheat.
They're good.
It's a wheat. Bell's Oberon.
Yeah, but
that's
dude,
our
I'm just
traditional pitchers that
How about you let me live?
my fellow Lemon and I share a lot.
About?
No, we get Blue Moon.
Is that your first time
We get
drinking on
Oberons when they got them.
Ever?
Oh,
No, back when I
Oberon
was in
season.
high
Oberon
school.
Day was just the other day, so they'll have
was
Oberon
never
back on the
drinking.
menu. So I'll order Oberon over Blue
You're about
Moon.
to be.
Blue Moon and
I'm Blue
Oberon
Moon.
are really
you gotta stay
close.
away.
I'm Blue
Stay
Moon
off
all
the
day.
booze, dude. You
Um,
gotta take it easy, dude.
and I need a nice orange
Yeah, dude.
white.
You wanna end up like
I like
I
when we're
drink
talking
2
about
days, and you're
it.
like, "Dude, you're on it."
No, this is
You
how it always
want to end
goes.
up like lemon, dude.
Yeah. Oh God,
Look at
God
him.
forbid.
Yeah.
What if you
What?
grow your hair out? You should start growing your hair more and wear hats so you guys can be twins.
Yeah. No, that
I was about to get
We
it.
have like the same facial.
Your
hair, but yours
facial
is
hair-
bigger.
So cute.
Yeah.
Your facial hair is very similar.
guys
You,
kinda-
need to get a breakaway
We
chain.
really only need one of you guys because you guys are like starting to.
Then we got to
Yeah.
cancel the
Yeah.
one.
You're
Yeah.
You guys have
terrifying
to
me.
fight to the death to stay on the
You're fucking
pod after
terrifying
You
this.
have to fight. Yeah, I would love to actually watch that. That'd be
Dude, I could be your stunt double in your movies and shit.
I think you guys
Yeah.
should both shave your mustaches and just have a
Who
soul
would win a
patch.
fight to the death between you and Lemon?
Well, Mal famously,
died.
Died.
Infamously.
But we brought him back.
Died. Yes.
Yeah.
Died and came back to life, so he can't lose a fight.
Yeah. Who do you guys
I
think?
need-
Who do you guys think would win between it?
Lemon's bigger.
Yeah, he's bigger.
He's got
but
some reach on you.
I think I'm wiry.
I'm more athletic.
Scrappy.
You're more athletic.
You have youth
Yeah.
on your side.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, neither
No.
one of you are athletic.
What sports
so
you play?
I don't want to hear
Dude,
that.
what are you
Do you
talking?
vape?
I'm so
Do you
athletic.
vape?
What sports you play?
Yes.
How much?
Okay.
As much as he does?
So
Because you
you're-
probably
Oh,
have
no,
the
I think
lung
less.
Both
capacity
your cardio is
advantage
gonna be
over
rough.
him.
yeah.
Dude, my cardio is fucking great. I run.
When do you run?
And
I run in the
smoke.
summers.
I run.
It
He
hasn't
ran
been
out of
upstairs.
breath.
Hey,
When's
I
the last time you
ran.
went for a run?
Right?
thought you were Iraqi.
Like a week ago.
Okay, so you don't have.
It was just like quick like 3-mile run though.
Mm.
The girl who opened for McCusker was Iranian.
I liked her. I
used
texted
to
you about
wrestle.
that.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was funny.
yeah.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was good. I liked her. I
You
can't
didn't
think
do
of her name. I would shout it out if I could think of it.
I
Lily
got a picture of me
something?
in a
Yeah,
I know
Austin
the-
comic. She
Yeah.
was good.
She crowd worked my wife, and she was really
She's
excited
really-
about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's like my
Wholesome.
people.
yeah.
It was good. She was fun.
What are you guys talking about?
He says he doesn't believe that I
Something
did
else.
fucking jujitsu as a wee young lad.
Doesn't
Why do
count
you have
now.
to prove that right now?
Because
Why are you on your
that's what we're
phone?
talking about.
Doesn't
That's
count.
what we want to talk about.
Can you
never ask us.
jujitsu?
Because you're not the
Your way out of
Kate-
this
Kate is no longer the
conversation?
guest. Kate is now a P Boy.
Yeah.
you're now P Boi, so we
Kate's
don't have to
the
listen to
host.
anything. you-
Yeah, because I mean, if,
That's our excuse for
if you're going to
being
be on
bad
the
hosts.
Paradizo channel, you're technically a co-host, so you got to be
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
for
I
every
got to be here
episode.
for every episode. I want to have like 17 people, and then the guest is at the end of the table.
That would be funny.
should
We
have
talked
that.
about
We need like six people, and then the guest.
we talked about having because Skylar and Emma and them, they have a podcast. And I
Right.
thought it'd be funny if
Right.
we all did a big
just call
podcast
Skippy them.
together.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Should they slash them?
she's not a they them. She's a she.
And just nobody gets any jokes out for the entire.
Oh, I haven't watched any of those, but they're probably fun. I
no,
don't
no.
know.
I'm saying
Yeah.
if we did a podcast,
if we did it
together,
all together.
yeah,
Oh yeah, this
no one would get any. Jokes.
No.
Skippy thought it would be funny if like they had a chat bar where they could just type in their jokes while we just talk.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We can give that
Somebody needs to be a dedicated reader of
Oh, I
said
can't
jokes,
find the fucking
though.
picture, but I don't have to prove
Oh,
it.
he.
Oh
can't.
my
I could learn
goodness.
how to
read.
Well,
But I don't have every
well.
fucking photo of me
All right,
ever
listen,
on my fucking
just get
phone.
on the ground, do a rear naked hold.
My.
and that'll prove.
Yes.
No.
Why?
The camera's not even going to be able to see it.
I'll move the camera.
We'll
You can
turn
move
Move
the
the
it.
cameras. The cameras can move.
I want one of you guys to attack me, and I'm gonna flip you over my back.
Okay.
Can I
Through the
establish
window?
dominance that way?
To the-
No, we don't
Oh.
play by the
Can
windows.
you-
No,
Who would you?
It's
like
not
to
playing.
we don't do that. We
We
don't
don't
rough
play at
house
all.
by the
Pick your
windows.
P boy.
No horseplay.
Try to.
You are like just like my
I'll do
mom.
all of them.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Okay.
fucking come at me, dude. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so it kind of sucks we can't talk shit
Yeah.
about people anymore because too
We
many people watch
can,
the
we
podcast.
can,
totally
whatever,
can.
dude.
Our
Just say
following
whatever
is
the
just
fuck you
too
want.
much.
Don't say anything about
What, like,
anybody
he
if
holds
you're
so
in a
much
position
power.
of power on some
Yeah.
kind of professional element
I don't
in
care.
comedy.
Because you don't go to
You just keep
mics.
talking shit.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna.
You're allowed to
Nate
say
every
whatever you
time he
want.
does
I just
it.
don't go to New York.
Yeah, you're allowed to say whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
He comes.
Everybody talks shit about everybody. It's
Oh,
comedy.
he comes.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
That's for
Hey,
sure.
speaking of which,
That was-
I think it's
Stephanie
more of a
Ann's
cup
making her comeback.
situation.
Who?
What?
Stephanie Ann, she's
Oh,
making
thank
a comeback.
God.
Ah.
Thank God.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, thank
Friend of the
God. Friend of the pod.
How long is that
Stephanie.
going to be? Like
That'll
6
be
to
an
10 weeks?
episode.
Yeah. If you get Stephanie on the pod,
We really
you-
should.
Easy, biggity.
All right.
Settle down. Settle down.
Come on.
I'll just wear you
Come
like
on.
a backpack.
Come
It'll
on,
even out.
player.
All right, are we gonna?
That's my Steve
Sorry.
Harvey.
I'm gonna
right
flip
there.
you. I'm gonna.
Come on,
I'm
now.
sorry, folks.
I just
on
want to
now.
carry you around.
Come on now.
Talking to him.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yeah, I'd like to solve the
That would be a
puzzle.
fun
Have you ever
episode.
seen? Shout out Lauren Noel. Have you ever seen her do her drag Steve Harvey?
No.
Yeah.
Comedian Lauren Noel.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I
it's
think she did
hysterical.
it on Halloween.
I couldn't tell
Yeah.
it was her.
It's so good. It's hilarious. Yeah. Shout out Lauren Noel and
Great
Steve
shit.
Harvey.
Wow.
What are you saying?
You,
She knows
She
it.
does burlesque. She does burlesque. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's allowed to say it. I'll give him a pass.
Who-
I give him a titty
what's her
pass.
name?
Lauren Noel.
Lauren
You know who she is. She's around the Indian stuff, but she does a Steve Harvey drag costume. That's
Yeah, I was just
hilarious.
thinking
But
Steve
she
Harvey
does
with
burlesque, so he's allowed to say it because she
Yeah.
has tits out.
That makes those are her moneymakers.
I think that's okay. I'll allow it.
yeah, I think her Instagram name is Glitter and Titties.
It literally is, yeah.
I'm probably the most feminist guy here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That is precisely.
It's actually, folks, it's glitter and laughs.
No, she has a separate
She
one.
has a
Her
separate
burlesque
one,
one is the glitter and titties.
Oh no, I do know her.
Glitter and laughs is the comedy. Follow
Glitter
that.
and titties.
Glitter and titties is the burlesque one.
With the D is silent.
Yeah.
Titties.
Okay. Yeah. No. It's.
I don't know.
I'm not handing you my phone.
What
Just
are we
fucking-
doing, dude? We're never gonna beat the Gooning allegations.
There's allegations.
There's allegations, yeah.
What do you
From
do?
now?
Alleys have been made.
Wait, explain gooning to me like I'm 4. What is gooning?
Gooning is
Like
I think
you're
it's like
for.
when
So
you
when
and your
one
boys,
person really
like,
loves another person, but the other person doesn't love them,
Ugh.
they
it's
will.
when you and your
Do you know
boys
what
pull up
edging
some
is?
porn
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
It's
don't-
not a
you
group
don't-
activity. That's group gooning. Gooning
Well,
is
that's what
when,
we've been accused of.
gooning is when you
I think
watch
you guys
porn
are
for
more...
hours and edge yourself for
Okay.
hours, and then
Okay.
What's edge to a 4-year-old?
edging is when
I think you guys are more of ooglers.
What's
Oglers?
ooglers?
Ogling? Oogling? Ogling. I don't know. Whenever anybody brings up a hot broad, y'all got to look at it. So it's like, it's not the same as watching porn and edging. I don't know. That's different.
Wait,
Oh, is that what the
I
allegations
was
are?
not
who
aware of this
brought up a
person.
hot broad that we all had to look at?
Ronnie's episode.
Oh, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Well, we were just
Ronnie's
seeing who-
episode, everybody
who he was
was, like,
talking about.
oh my God. babe."
Well,
you went to
I
school with
remain-
her, which is
I
funny.
I
remain
worked with
very
her.
respectful.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even think I looked
Yeah.
at
I
it.
thought you said you
remain
went to
very
school with her.
respectful.
No, I worked
looked.
with her.
Oh, all right.
She
I
saw
needed
Yeah.
to see.
She won't
Who are some hot
respond to
chicks
me.
we can talk about?
Hey, you could be somebody that like texts people and creeps when you have a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
no,
you know,
this,
whatever.
This could be a
yeah, yeah.
Could be a
We'll see.
Like who?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
he know how to read lips?
Well, you already said his name like 10 times.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
want
might
to
have cut
start.
every
You
time
just
he said
told
his
I had
name.
some-
me. You just told me to stop.
I had some
talking about it, so I
recent
tried to
creeper
respect
beef
you.
with someone that
I mean,
is a
we're
comedian,
too deep.
and I had to
was
call them
listening.
out on it. And I'm like,
Who?
I'm going to start calling out people when they're being
Creeper
fucking
beef.
creeps.
Who is the creeper?
What is it?
I can tell you off. I was
We can
asked.
cut it.
I was asked to not
you-
discuss
can you
it,
just
and I will discuss
describe
it
the-
after.
Oh, no, we know what you're talking about. It was
Um,
on that was on a premium episode.
It's,
full breakdown.
Can you describe
Somebody who
the
is-
behavior
is
without identifying?
messaging and sliding into DMs on someone who is underage and in high school, and it's somebody in the
Gabe
comedy
Jarvis
community.
does what?
Oh, so it's not the person
Gabe
that.
looks like
Oh,
he's young enough to do
I
that.
think I know who you're talking about.
I'm not going to name
Did you
drop.
tell me?
I was asked not to dox this person, but I'm like, I'm over it when dudes are being creeps, especially this new little tidbit, very juicy tidbit that you've given me.
Wait,
Fuck creepers.
are you
Like,
talking about the
this
same guy or is
not
this a
cool.
different guy?
Are you talking about the same? guy?
Different. No, I don't think we talked about this yet.
Are you talking?
Was
just
it
gonna
some
say,
comedy
Is it Carl
beef?
Merrick?
No. That is out. That's all out in the open.
I don't know anything about that.
Wait, okay. We need to circle back.
What?
We need to
That's
circle
all
back
out in the open.
circle
months ago.
Yes.
What?
So when I was at the roast battle,
Yes.
the final, and I will not be naming names, the final contestant that I had to go against insinuated she had a joke with me about me sleeping or flirting with another comic. I've never done such a thing.
Wait, what?
What rumor is out there? You might know.
What was her joke?
She was like, well, at least I'm not going to go there. And then I was like, what are you talking about?
That's weird, but that's there were a
Why did
few
we never
things
talk
that were
about
like
this?
lies that were made up about people that were
That's
put
what
in
it's
the
about
roast.
me?
She was
No,
kinda making stuff
about
up.
other
Yeah.
people.
They-
There were a few things that were made up that were not truths in this roast to be funny. So I'm like, is that just a bit? Because I don't know any beef with you doing anything with anyone.
Yeah, because that's the thing is I was like, then I forgot exactly what was said, but I was like, I've never been with anyone in the comedy the
don't
comedy
hook
scene.
up
And
with
she
broads
goes,
in the comedy community.
and she
We're
goes,
fucking nuts. Dude.
oh, I
Don't do
heard
it.
differently.
Yeah, that's fucked up. No, I don't think that's.
Yeah,
I've
is there
never
a
heard
rumor
anything.
going? Okay, to
No.
clear the air,
Yeah,
I've never
I-
slept with a comic.
I don't like that shit though. That's annoying to me when people make up shit like
Yeah,
that.
because
So she just made up everything she said that night?
I'm pretty sure.
A
Yeah,
lot of it.
Any
That's why
personal
Brandon was
attack,
so
I'm
mad.
pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
what I
dude,
mean
yeah,
about
that
it
is
being
kind of
like.
fucked up. Nick Kelly's a fucking retard.
Well,
dude.
because I got kind of angry at that, but I was like, if people are going to talk, people are going to talk. And at the end of the day, if you're lying about sleeping with someone, that's
you
kind of
slept
a
with Sam
compliment.
Talent. That's probably what she's talking about.
That's how you got that spot.
He fucks Sam
Wait, now
Talent.
I'll try to.
That's how you got that spot on that show,
I
you
know.
bastard. If I knew it was that easy.
You also slept
he
with
has
Nick
a
Kelly.
type. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
little
also slept
boy.
with the- yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like,
This is all in
if
jest.
you're going to lie
Sam
about...
Talent is not a pedophile. We love Sam Talent. Great, brilliant
He
comedian.
said on Dr. Phil's show he was a pedophile.
Wait,
actually.
I'm
I saw a
21
clip
and
of
there's
him on
still
Dr.
pedophile allegations.
Dude,
Yeah.
But
shout out to Adam Ray. Adam Ray's a doll. We got to hang out
Friend
with
of the
him.
show.
really?
Yeah, we got to hang out with him after he did his last set at Ridley's, like last year or the year before. He wore my wizard coat and he called Brad Williams. Shout out other comic. Shout out the wizard coat. Anybody who knows me knows the wizard coat. But he put it on and had a picture on his Instagram of him in the wizard coat.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I will say, I hear
Friends
what they're
don't make
whispering.
secrets, you guys.
Yeah,
I hear what you're whispering, and I have heard that rumor before.
Can you guys just interrupt?
What was this?
Yeah, I have heard
Bring
that
it to the
rumor before,
table.
now that you mentioned
Oh,
that.
well,
Can I
for the
clear
reason
the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Will you tell
someone
me
who
later?
would obviously lie about
I
it.
was just
Ooh, I
asking-
had a question about the other episode that was the Lucan one where you guys
All
were
right,
like,
yeah.
"Bah, bah, 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 bah," and then it
Lucan.
got the doxing. I was like, what? Wait,
Wait,
it got
what?
redacted. I mean,
What-
it was redacted. There was something about a Jewish comic and some other stuff that I was like, I have so many questions.
Oh, it was Yari.
yeah, no, we were talking about.
Oh, okay. So you got to, okay.
There's quite a lot to cut in this
Yeah.
one, too. Jeez.
Dude, we keep
Sorry.
talking. We're
You
getting
need to
so
have a
messy.
beep. Do we have like a thing?
Saying we're
Where's
not
your
gonna
like
start
beep,
beef
beep, beep,
and
beep,
just name drop it.
Yeah,
That's
every
pretty
single
good. That would
episode
be
we
good
say that we're not going to
soundbite.
start beef.
can do it
We
on
always
command.
start beef.
I'm not. I had
Friend
a
of the
question. I
show.
was wondering who it was.
She's on a lost episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just wondering who it was. Whatever. I don't have beef. Whatever.
Yeah.
Surprised how
I'm trying to
few
do
Jewish comics
least
there
beefs.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the whole conversation was. So I was wondering who it was.
There's a guy. I used to see him at Camp Brewerks a lot, but he's a lawyer, and that was his whole thing. Was like, I'm a Jewish
Jeffrey
lawyer.
Scott.
Yeah.
He's funny. I like.
I
He's-
haven't seen him.
What if
Yeah,
it was
he's a
Ridley
trip.
Scott, famous director?
That'd be cool.
Who is
What if it was like-
Nitrous MD?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Nitrous.
Nitrous MD.
Nitrous
Danny.
MD
I
has
haven't seen him in
grown
a
on
minute.
it.
One of
The
the
funniest
cardboard
thing-
tubes is Jewish.
You were at that one with me. I think it was a crumbly day, and
Something.
Nitrous MD just fucking crushed at like Home Slice in Toledo. I'm like, I guess he has to get the Ohioans. They really
Yeah.
dug him.
They love
Michigan hates Nitrous MD.
I don't know why, but I think he's an Ohioan. Like I think he's
Yeah.
driving from like Cleveland to
Coming
come up
from
here.
Ohio?
Yeah,
to do
Yeah.
New Way?
yeah. And
I
to
will
do,
say, I
like-
think the problem with
allegedly, this is what I was told.
Nitrous MD is very funny, but I think the problem is that I always feel like Nitrous MD hates everyone he's speaking to
He does.
on
Oh, yeah.
the stage.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like he
He
just
doesn't
hates me.
respect us,
And I
We're
don't-
not-
and I
He's
don't-
We're
like
lowly
I think he
beings.
likes me.
Yeah, he's
We're
got
lower.
pretentious Jew doctor.
No, because I always feel like he's smiling, like he knows something we don't. You know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
I think
Like,
like how your liver works.
it's funny when you go into a room like the Independent or a room like that where it's a bunch of other comics and maybe not everybody has like some high up degree like a doctor, and you can tell when there's just that air of like they don't want to fucking listen to that guy because he's above them. They don't wanna listen to him. So
I
if anyone who comes out, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a blah blah blah, they just immediately stop listening or immediately start heckling.
I didn't believe he was a doctor. Like until
Ryan?
Other people told me. No,
Ryan's probably a really good doctor.
Ryan's a doctor.
I'm
Ryan's
imagining-
a sweet boy.
I'm imagining
He was in my 101 class. I can't remember 101 or advanced. He was in one of my classes, but he's
I'm
a nice
imagining
guy.
like Nitrous MD telling you that like you have terminal esophageal cancer. And he's like
esophageal.
esophageal. So you have esophageal
There was a
cancer.
guy at New Way on Monday he said he was a Jew, but he's in
You're just
Joel's
one of those.
class.
Keep
so I
going.
don't know if that
I'm
All
listening.
right. Okay.
That's not.
So
in this-
they've been saying your liver is dangerously fatty.
Whose liver?
I'm doing a Nitrous MD impression as a real doctor.
Yeah, no, I want to hear this.
Okay.
This ought to be.
Oh, you have hepatic lipidosis. I'll dosis you. I don't know. That's literally what that's called. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
You're forgetting the.
What's the punch?
Yeah, he
Give
like
it to
looks
me.
around to see
He
if like
waits,
you guys are gonna
he
laugh.
waits and
yeah.
nods.
Yeah, he always has his hands behind his back.
I like he wears a stethoscope on stage to establish dominance. That's
Yeah.
what you need to start doing in this room. You
I should
should buy a
start
Playing
stethoscope
the character.
and you should wear.
I should have a
You
character that I play, but it's a drag queen who doesn't understand what being a drag queen is. So I go on stage and I wear a dildo as a necklace, and I talk about what you guys. I do my normal voice, and I'm introduced as I'm writing this as I go. By the way, I'm introduced as like a gay name, like Joseph Naaman,
Right.
and I'm introduced as a drag queen, and I'm like, so what you guys don't understand about the dragging business, and I'm wearing a dildo, and I have a dildo hat on, and that's the whole bit.
You probably just do that without like the whole character thing.
Yeah,
That doesn't
yeah.
even have to be a drag thing. You,
You know
can
who else
literally
really
just do
bothers-
that.
No, I don't know.
No, just fucking take the
Say
name
it.
out. Just oh wow, this
We
was
have to
really
air
gonna be
our
too
grievances.
No, I just said that
Where-
as a bit. I wasn't actually gonna say.
You know who else sucks? We're airing our grievances on this one.
You know who else
Yeah.
fucking sucks?
far.
Well, I think it's someone I actually hate.
Who?
So let me think. Hold on.
Hitler. I don't like
myself.
that guy. Oh,
Why I do comedy.
Pretty annoying.
who? I don't know that guy.
I like.
You don't
He's a
like
nice
him?
guy.
Yeah, he says
He's a nice
He's
guy,
fine.
but he's annoying.
Oh,
Who is it?
Gayer,
he's
Gayer
pretty
Blaine.
Quiet. I don't
Gayer
know.
Blaine.
Oh,
Somebody at a
Yeah.
show
I know
the
who
other
I have a
day.
beef with.
This
Who?
broad the other day at a show said that he
Gabe
was.
Jervis
Gabe.
Yeah, where's he at?
coming for you.
He's right
Nicole
here.
Malik, I'm
I've
coming
been
for you.
Gabe this whole time.
What if I am gay?
He's probably driving
Oh my
to Ann Arbor so
I'm
he
Gabe.
doesn't get on the show.
I'm not gay. I'm being hunted by a Terminator.
Poor kid. He
Aw,
fucking sucks,
I love
dude.
Gabe. Shout out Gabe. He's a good boy.
Fucking
He's a
sucks.
sweet boy.
He's a
I'm
cool
excited
cunt.
for his birthday party.
Are you going?
That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
of course I'm going.
Birthday.
Yeah,
He's
I'd
gonna
be
have
excited if I
karaoke.
don't.
They have a tiki bar. It was
I don't.
sounds like quite the shindig.
Are you going?
Lemonsack's
Yeah, I'll
gonna
go.
Be there.
Lemon.
Ayo, why?
It was
How do you know
specified.
Lemonsack?
From the pictures I've
Because
seen,
this
it's a
is
pretty nice house.
his-
Oh, okay.
It's the funniest thing is that I googled it. I googled it to see where it was, and it's not on Google Maps. It's like one of those where they had it washed over, so you can't see the actual house.
What if
Really?
Gabe's like a
And I was
wanted?
like, "What is this? A
comic?
ghost house?
Yeah.
His house is.
You're luring us
It's
to a
on full
haunted
display
house?"
in the
Yeah.
movie that we made.
Oh, that's
It's a nice house.
that's.
Huh?
It's a nice house.
It is a nice
Yeah.
house. No, but I'm saying it's on full
I think it's
display
a
in the
ghost
movie that we
house.
made.
Depending, if I see Gabe between now and his birthday and he seems happy, I will not be going. But if he seems sad, I will be going because I want.
Dude,
to
it's
make
pretty
sure he's
fucking
happy.
sad to invite a bunch of
Come.
40-year-olds to come to your parents' house for a birthday party.
Hey, it's hard to afford a house now if you're
Or
Gen
he's
X.
just balling, you know. He's just hanging out.
Do you own your own home?
He's
You don't
got
own your
chickens,
own
dude.
home.
My own
really
home.
cool.
Do you own your own home?
No.
Of course not.
He has to live with him.
I lived with my
He's
parents until I was
single.
25. I'm not saying.
He's a single man.
I'm not saying it's sad
It's
that
almost
he's living with his
impossible to buy a
parents.
home now.
I'm saying, why are you
Thank
inviting
you.
a bunch
I
of
thank
adult
you.
comedians?
I think
to
his
come to a
parents are
birthday
down to
party with
party
his parents.
because I went to the Detroit to LA that he was on, and his whole family was there, and they were partying. They were having some beers.
Party.
He has a cool family.
It was fun.
Yeah,
was
he
fun.
definitely
And
does
it's
have a
funny
cool
to see his
family.
dad, where he is.
His
He's a
parents
miniature
rule.
of his
Oh,
dad.
his parent.
And then his sister, grandma, and mom are
Oh, he has
all
a
like
sister.
they're like nesting dolls, like the Matryoshka
Yeah.
dolls. That they literally like it is so weird to
Yeah.
see his family because they all really do look alike.
What's his sister's name again?
I don't know, some broad.
I saw her
No,
last
she's
week
fun.
at the Indie. I don't.
I
remember
like
why
when she shows up to karaoke on Thursday. She's a trip. She's
All right,
a lot
stop,
of fun.
man.
Does she
Okay,
show up
stop.
to karaoke?
Is she the one that's like she's got the beautiful voice?
Stop.
Nice singer.
That's the
Good
one,
singer.
Lemon. How'd you
She's
know?
sweet. She is a lot funnier than Gabe, and I hope she does do stand-up comedy because I can't wait.
Well, I mean,
to
you put
say
the
it.
bar on the floor.
Oh. Well, he is very short king, I guess.
Gabe
She
is
told
funny.
me that
Gabe is funny. We
she
love
saw
you, Gabe.
me. She saw me sing.
Lemon's going to fart again.
Yeah. Damn,
Drag it
dude,
out
who would
further,
Who would
dude.
date that guy?
Fan your butt. I don't know who would date that guy.
I know.
All right, stop.
No way. Are you two dating now?
Yes, we are.
That's how he knew what he was talking about.
That's when
We're
couples
so-
are together a long
yeah.
time. They start looking alike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My wife has a beard. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'm imagining your
I like
wife
it.
with the fucking.
That's the Middle
huge
Eastern
beard.
broads. When
Yeah.
they start getting older, things happen. I
That's
can't
actually
talk.
Such a funny.
I can't
visual.
talk. I'm Eastern European. I'm going to grow a beard too.
Yeah.
It'll be
What
cool.
was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Gabe's sister. She saw me sing the song "From the Start" by Leve at the karaoke one
Leve.
time. And then she said that's her favorite song, and then she said she wanted to learn how to sing it. So, yeah, that's just what I do. I inspire people. You know,
You
I
are
shit my
an
pants.
inspiration.
I gave her a song.
What'd
I
you say,
wanted
Larry?
her.
What'd you say?
What? Did
Said
you
I
shit
shit-
your pants?
Yeah.
You want some tissues? I'm a grandma. I got tissues in my
I
pocket.
inspired
Dude, I
Malachi
legit
to
have
do
clean
better at
tissues in my
stand up.
pocket.
Yes,
I'm
you
like
did.
a grandma.
You did at one specific
They
mic.
make my asshole bleed.
They're soft.
I need sandpaper.
They're soft.
I wouldn't say that's a mic.
I guess.
I hope she gets up one day because I think it'd be funny to
that
just
overpays.
screw Gabe over and
Yeah,
be
that
like,
would be
wow, his
funny.
sister's like
Oh.
10 times funnier. Yeah.
I do.
We'll see what
I
happens.
do love watching him at the shit show just get obliterated by the audience.
That one day you wore
Yeah.
that like sweater with like
That's
the
the
high
turtleneck?
neck on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Gabe Woody. Oh, I
He
felt
looks so
bad for
adorable,
the
dude.
kid.
I
was
was
so
there that
cute.
night. I left.
Here's
before
the
he
thing,
got
I
out.
It
felt
looked
bad
like
for
he
him.
was getting a school picture taken.
Well, because it was. I'm pretty sure that was JoJo and I. And
Jojo. Yeah.
when we were hosting,
Shout out
Friend of the
Johanna.
show.
and
Jojo.
friend of the show,
Jojo.
and so I felt
yeah.
bad for Gabe, but I
Yeah.
could not stop myself from constantly.
Even I
making
went up.
fun
I
of
went
him.
up like an hour later, and I was like, "Where's that kid with the turtleneck?" And I'm like, "He probably fucking
Yeah,
I mean,
hung
it made,
himself with
Did
it after
choose
made the
to wear
whole
the
night.
turtleneck.
It
Yeah,
made
the
the
thing
whole
is-
Yeah, that
night.
was a direct.
He was
choice.
wearing his
That was-
work uniform, and then he said he brought the turtleneck with him just in case he went to the dirty show. And I was like, why the fuck would you wear a turtleneck to
Why?
the dirty show?
Dude, I was on
Trying
the
to stand
Dirty
out.
Show. Shout out Matt
Yes.
Szczesny. Matt Szczesny had this whole costume where he's like fucking wearing a.
By the way, the thing that you threw, you got to pick that up.
He's wearing a.
I was gonna-
All right.
No, I don't want to.
You guys are like keep leaving my
I'm not-
office.
I have
in
a- I have
mess.
I'll tidy up myself.
I have a
Yeah,
question that no one
fucking
else agreed
animals.
with.
All right.
Does Matt
You
Szczesny
too.
sort of remind you of
clean.
a
Right, right,
drunker Matt Wolf?
Who is
No,
Matt Szczesny?
No.
Matt Szczesny's sort of like a drunker Matt Wolf.
no. There's no one like Sarah.
No.
I don't see it.
No, there was somebody else we saw recently that I was like, oh, this is very Szczesny.
He's more like a really high Szczesny.
Enemy
Yeah.
of the pod, Johnny Mockney is like such
Enemy
a
of
twin
arch
of Lev
nemesis.
Fur, and I've been thinking that forever.
Of
And
who?
then they finally Lev Fur is a New York dude,
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
but it could be like they could be siblings. It's so funny.
Really?
Look up Lev Fur.
I wonder
Uh.
who's my twin.
He's
Your
sitting next to
twink?
you.
Oh. All right.
Your
How do you
twink?
spell left fur?
No,
Who's your twink?
I'm like somewhere between Will Standiger and Brad Wenzel.
No, I could see that.
I could see that. Brad Wenzel and I
Yeah.
have twin hair. Have you
I think
seen
you
his
look
hair?
more
It's
like
the
Brad
same
Wenzel
color.
than you look like me.
Do a Brad
Yeah.
Wenzel impression.
Hey, I'm actually funny.
Ah,
That's
cute.
not bad.
That's all I got.
I was on Conan 3 times.
Yeah, look at me.
Ah, very nice.
Oh, geez.
Friend of the
Fucking love
pod.
Brad
Ah,
Wenzel.
gee.
No,
Yeah, friend of
literally,
the
shout
pod.
out Brad Wenzel.
Well, no,
Look
he's
him
an
up.
enemy
He's
of the
the best.
pod, dude. He's not a supporter.
Oh no.
Yeah, we asked him to be
Oh,
on the
he
people.
likes
said
us.
no.
He likes us. He just
I
didn't
don't
want to
care,
come on.
dude.
He likes us.
You need
Dude,
to
he's
have a
chill.
star wall.
He's
How are you
chill.
going to
on the
fill this
P Boi?
wall out without Brad there?
Because he has
How are you
real
going to
stuff
turn
to
down
do.
doing the P Boys?
He has real stuff to do.
What real stuff does he have to do?
Sam Talon has real stuff to do.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
He made the time.
How are you going
for
to
it.
turn down the P
What?
Boys?
He's committed to Detroit comedy.
Yeah,
No.
dude. He's more committed than
Yeah.
Brad Wenzel is. He
Shout out
wants
Sam
us to
Talent,
fail.
brilliant writer,
I
comedian.
will
because
defend
his
actor.
Brad
podcast-
Wenzel with my life.
No, okay, then you're fired from the P Boys, dude.
Oh, no.
You don't pay me.
I get to
Whoa.
replace
Fired.
him.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
replacing.
Yeah, now who's gonna say we don't have any women on the pod?
Right. See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broads.
The women allegations.
You need more broads
Yeah,
on
you
the
just
show.
become transgender and then join the podcast.
Whatever, man.
You know?
We already
That would
said
be
I had
funny.
higher T levels than all you guys, so I'm
Yeah,
fine with
I-
that.
I-
That's possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it
is
could.
possible.
We should check it out. It's
We
could be
I'd
should
like
actually
one
go
team.
to like a testosterone clinic and see what.
That'd be a
Wait, that
fun
would actually
video.
be a fun
Yeah.
video.
I
Yeah.
told you
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
could do
grow
that.
a beard soon. It's gonna happen.
I thought that was your fiance.
No,
Heyo.
he can't grow
Yeah.
a beard to save his life. He
No,
can have
get
a-
it? Because a beard is like a cover up.
I'm the beard. No, what?
Yeah, you would be the beard.
Yeah, you would be the
if
beard.
you were
Yeah.
married to a gang.
Yeah, that'd
What-
be the beard.
What do they call
Is your
the
fiance
male
gay?
version of a beard?
Maybe.
The Bush. I
Female
don't know.
version of a beard.
That's what
don't
I think
that
the bush would
exists.
be. That's my beard. Is that like? Am I crazy thinking that that's a thing?
Wait, can I ask?
I don't
Kate,
know.
yeah,
go ahead.
We have a woman. We have to like do like a woman
Woman check.
directed
Woman.
question.
We have
Okay.
a broad.
We have a
Alright.
broad,
I'm a
dude.
feral animal. I'm
Right.
not a
Huh.
lady nor a woman.
What kind of questions are you supposed to ask women? How old are you?
What is a period like?
So I have a couple answers for that. No, the funniest thing, I was talking to Cliff DeMarco last night, and I realized I am 4 months older than Cliff. Blew my fucking
really?
mind. I'm an 87 kid. I'm 37.
You're 87?
No. Yes, I'm 87. No, I'm at
Pretty good.
1987.
Wait, were you at?
I'm 37 years old, and I am
Crash
4
last
months
night?
older than Cliff. I was at Crash.
Wow.
I don't believe your age. I don't.
I got
believe
there
Cliff's
late.
age.
Yeah,
I got there late. I
Yeah, you're
got
telling me Cliff
there's
isn't
a little-
58
a
years
little
old?
silly business
thought he was
going on at
younger.
Common Pub,
No.
and I
was
got
like
jammed
I
up.
thought he was in his 40s.
I didn't get
It was
over
like-
to Gratiot till like
All right, my age.
almost 11,
Are you serious, Cliff?
10:45 maybe.
He has a
I
fucking
was
wife and
long
kids in a house.
Yeah,
So does Joseph.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't
he
know if
doesn't have
kids or a
kids.
house.
Who's got?
Can't wait
I
till
like
you
to
have a
come.
baby, you become a real pea man, and you have a little pea baby boy. What if you have a little pea baby boy?
Dude,
I
imagine
thought
if you
Cliff
get
was
a
young.
baby and you bring him on the pod as like a
Dude,
full. Like,
that's what I want.
He's
I
gonna
want
be
him in
on-
like
I think
a-
what's
he's gonna
funny
be
is
on the
even
pod.
subconsciously, I
He's
can't
he's
understand
currently
you.
on the pod right now.
I can't understand you having a female baby
Your
because we
baby?
so never have like women on the pod.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
someone else said that to me recently. Is that I'm only gonna have sons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have powerful.
And if
kids,
you have
dude.
like female
He's
babies, you're gonna like
But if
just
you just
constantly
throw out
interrupt
girls,
them.
though, that's your responsibility what sex it is. So you have to decide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
no.
one thing China did right, dude.
Just throwing women babies
the
in
one
the river.
thing-
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I
You
don't
know how
know.
DJ Khaled made his son the executive producer of his album?
You know how
Yeah.
DJ Khaled's a big baby and he cries about not eating snatch all the time because he's
Yeah.
a big coward?
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just
He's,
fucking
like,
eat the
really
snatch,
open
dude.
about
What
it.
did he do?
Yeah, he's really
Lied
open
'cause
about
he
it.
didn't have snacks.
He won't eat snatch. He
What a
won't do
fucking
it.
pussy.
He's like, I won't do that.
He
Blah, blah,
said,
blah. They can suck my
Call me
peanut butter."
asparagus.
Like you gotta no, not
Don't
snacks.
bring out the whole ocean.
Snacks are
Don't bring
outside.
out
You
the
had your
whole
I always
snacks.
love his smile.
He
At
looks
Peanuts.
like he'll eat
He
anything
won't
else.
eat
Yeah.
peanuts.
What do
Oh,
you
he'll
think?
eat all the snacks.
Let's go golfing.
Call me a tennis ball.
Train it.
Wait,
These are real DJ Khaled quotes.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
he
a
does.
fucking idiot.
so is that because like the
Call me
only
Elmo.
chicks that he can pull are like
Did
fucking
he
fours
say
that like don't
Yeah.
wash?
What?
Yeah, but anybody who blows him has to hold up
Call
his
me
big ass fruit butt to
asparagus.
get in there. I don't know. It's some kind of machismo
Right there.
shit that he's always crying about it.
I bet he's got a lot of
Call me
machismo.
asparagus.
Probably a lot of Fremunda cheese.
I don't know
Hey-o.
what kind of cheese that is, but I was like, fuck you, DJ Khaled. You're an enemy of the pod.
Yeah.
We all
Fuck
eat puss
you,
here.
dude.
Oh.
DJ
Yeah,
Khaled,
man,
friend
beef
of the
with
pod.
Big
Except for
Hell yeah,
Joseph.
dude.
No, dude.
Dude, imagine
that's
if we had
haram, dude.
DJ
That's how
Khaled
he's
on the
gonna get
pod.
his wife knocked up, dude. He's got to figure it out a different
He's
way.
gonna come in his mouth and then eat her pussy.
Sometimes you got to finish him off that way. It's only fair.
I've never pictured that before.
Call me Blue Elmo. Yeah, what a turd.
What is this compilation?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Let's play golf.
Call me Tickle Me Blue Elmo.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
Call me Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Call me asparagus.
Is DJ Khaled like a?
Is DJ Khaled autistic?
Is DJ Khaled like?
Sure.
Yeah, he doesn't like the texture of the pussy. That's why he's like, I don't like the mouth feel. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that articulate.
Is DJ Khaled like a Arab hero?
No,
Like,
they
do a lot
hate
of
him, dude,
middle-
because he's
Really?
Palestinian
Depends who
and he
you're
doesn't
talking
support
about.
Palestine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Wow.
in the music industry. He's got to, be nice
Yeah.
to people.
Tell him to bring out the whole Gaza Strip.
Tell him from the river to the sea.
Wait, he doesn't support
Ah.
Palestine?
No, he doesn't support
Oh,
Palestine.
That's
interesting.
wild, dude.
Yeah.
Is he like?
Might have to start
Did
listening.
he convert to a Jew?
Dude, the other day,
is he?
you have gotten so
Muslim.
fully
So much money.
into my head that the other day I literally said to someone, from the river to the P.
Oh no.
that's how fucking much.
That's how much you think
I
about
love-
me.
Yeah.
They'll ask
Dude, I
people,
love it.
they'll have interviews and they'll be like, these white bitches that are obviously so woke that they support everything. And they're like, what does to the river to the sea mean? Which river, which sea? They have no fucking idea. Like they just say
it's
it
just
because it's a thing.
from Mississippi.
They
to
don't
like,
fucking know
Does,
shit.
does the
Like,
sea mean cunt? Is it like from the river of blood to the
Dude.
cunt?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
just
what it
can't stop
means.
thinking about eating pussy.
Yeah.
dude.
Enemy of the show who runs that Palestinian show fundraiser show.
How many enemies do
DJ
we?
Khaled?
How many
No,
enemies
I'm
do we
talking about
date?
Sarah.
We've got,
We
when,
name.
when you're this
Oh.
big, you got a
How
lot
many
of
enemies
haters.
do we name?
Do we name?
Yeah, we've named quite a few. No, I always find it interesting when the LGBT community is very, very supportive of Palestine.
Yeah.
I'm like, they would murder you. Like,
Right,
it's
no,
interesting
it's
to me
weird.
that, like,
funny, man.
I want to support everyone. Obviously, I'm not a whatever the fuck I
I don't
support.
support either. of
My sister-in-law is Palestinian. I support it all, but it is funny when people blindly associate with
I don't
something, and
support
I'm like,
people with accents.
they would.
It-
Hey, I got an accent.
Jews famous
Here's a
for
hot
not
Why
take.
do you
having
don't like no
accents.
Never
accents?
mind.
Why are you mad
I
at
didn't
an
say I supported
accent?
Jews.
Yeah.
I don't support either.
You want everyone to sound American.
I don't
is what
support
you're
either of
doing.
them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Even
Fuck all
America
that.
has multiple kinds of
I
accents.
am this just in pro
Right.
Palestine.
Ooh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
I'm
you have to
amateur
fight it.
Palestine.
Yeah.
Who do I have to fight?
Malachi,
Hmm.
you have
Let's
to
do
defend
it.
your people.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can't
Mm.
talk about that.
Uh-oh. You better look at who you're sitting next to.
Yeah, dude. Your friends have been tuning into the pod.
They're
so I wasn't sure if
frenemies.
My friends?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Uh-oh.
Do you know what to say?
What?
Is that his name?
What did he
Live it.
comment?
It just
He
sounds like
tunes in,
Oil
dude.
of A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oy vey, I think was his name.
Yeah. it's-
How do you know he tunes in? Does-
Because I see his name pop up.
Oy vey.
What are
Does
some
his name
words
pop
that
up
are
for
not
what,
Jewishy,
Yeah.
but sound
You
Jewishy?
can
Like
see the viewers.
smorgasbord.
No, on Instagram.
That sounds
Smorgasbord is
Jewish.
Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Sure.
Schenectady sounds Jewish.
Schenectady.
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel's Jewish.
I was just thinking a German thing.
Let's
There's a lot
call
of German
someone.
things
Let's
sound
get someone on the
Jewish.
phone.
Call Sam Talent.
I don't have his number.
Call Mike Racine.
Oh, I do.
No,
Ooh.
Call Sharon.
Oh, you actually have Mike Racine's number, don't you?
Call
I do.
Yeah,
Let's
call
Let's literally call- let's
Shireen
burn the bridge.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Sure.
It would be
Shireen
really
Abdul
funny if we
Jabbar.
burned the Mike Racine Bridge, but I want to do his podcast in June. So I
Yeah,
I
wait
don't
till
wanna
after
hold off till
June.
then.
Yeah.
Who do we call? Who are you
Can you
gonna
make
call?
calls on Instagram?
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
Ghostbusters.
You can make calls, and you can.
Who are you
make
gonna call?
voice video
Bill
chats.
Murray. Tell him to bring out the whole DJ
Yeah.
Khaled.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
Instagram call Sam Talent.
There was a good Bill Murray interview.
I
recently.
DM'd him. Oh, sorry.
What was that? He was on
Joe Rogan?
No, Howard Stern, but he's talking about John Prine. So
I love John Prine.
I'm obsessed.
I fucking
I
love John
am obsessed.
Prine.
So you want to hear a crazy ass story?
Of course.
Dude.
I
Um,
love John
The
Prine.
magic of Manhattan, man. It's a very, very magical city. I've met very many famous, bizarre people randomly, but we were there our last day there. We have coffees. We're like, oh, we don't have to be on the plane for a few hours. Rolling around town, walk out of our hotel, get coffee, walk down the street. And I feel like I am hit by lightning in my head. I can't explain of like a literal like this in my head. I just stop in my tracks. And during the pandemic, they'd put all those cafes out on the street. And I look and like Mead Yari is Fiona Prine, if you know who his wife is sitting there. And I'm like this. And Nick is like, what happened? Are you all right? Or like, you having a stroke or something? And I just like scuttle over to her. I was like, excuse me, like, this is really weird, but are you Mrs. Prine? And she's like, I am. And I proceed to lose my shit because I've been a decade-long fan.
What's your favorite Pride song?
We were picking one.
Christmas in Prison is one of my favorites.
Christmas in Prison.
Ding, ding,
Paradise.
Ding, ding.
I always tell people if you're going to listen.
I have a funny story about that.
If you're going to listen to his albums, I always tell people start at the bookend. Start at his debut album and his last album. That's the way to go. Yeah. That's the way to start it.
I like Buffalo Soldier.
Buffalo Soldier. And I absolutely adore When I Get to Heaven, that one.
Yeah.
Christmas in Prison's great. Yeah, pistols made out of wood. But the weirdest thing talking to her, so she ends up, she's like, oh, you just missed my son. The son runs Oh Boy Records because he started that record company, okay? Mm-hmm. His son has just been there. They were there meeting documentary filmmakers to do a documentary on his life. So she doesn't live there. There's 1.7 million people on Manhattan at any given time. And just to see her, that it's like, we don't live there. She doesn't live there. I think if her son was sitting with her, I wouldn't have gone and spoken to her. So I was like, it's too weird to have this shit happen that like, I just happened to see her. And I'm like, how many famous musicians' wives would you recognize ever?
Oh, yeah. Like, I wouldn't recognize
Sharon Osbourne. Yeah. But you wouldn't even recognize Yoko now.
Yeah, dude, she just looks like an Asian bitch.
Yoko's old now. You wouldn't even recognize Yoko now. Because I was thinking about that.
She's the blind Chinese.
I was thinking about that when we were in New York. Because if you're in where he was shot is literally like outside of their apartment building that they lived at. And she still lives there. It's called the Dakota.
Yeah.
And she still lives there in Manhattan. She's right there. So I'm like, you could
we should get Yoko on the pod.
Yeah, I
Yoko, automatic enemy of the pod.
Enemy of the pod.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm such a big fan of John.
How did you end up getting tuned into John?
I will tell the whole John Prine lore after the episode.
Let me know, because just one of those weird magical things of being in Manhattan. You never know who you're gonna see, because that happened to me. She talked to me for 20 minutes.
That's great.
Doll. She is gorgeous. She's so sweet. Amazing humanitarian. They raise tons of money for their foundation.
Yeah, John Prine was a good ass dude.
They're
also
incredible.
So was his wife.
But he had just passed away. So it's going to be this coming week. He had passed away from COVID right at the start of COVID in 2020. So it's going to be 5-year anniversary of his death. The Ghost Light on Wednesday the 9th. When will this drop? It won't drop then.
This is coming out on Monday.
Wednesday the 9th.
Before then.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Wednesday the 9th at Ghost Light, Emily Rose, who is someone who holds a monthly dead musician show at Ghost Light, is going to be doing John Prine. So you should go to that. So I'm going to try and check that out. I think that'll be really cool. Allison Lewis, shout out Allison Lewis, the best bartender in town, and Jeff is the other best bartender. But Allison is going to be
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff
Dunham.
Jeffrey St. John is the other bartender that's always at Ghost Light. But Jeffrey's awesome at guitar and singing too. But Allison is amazing, and she's going to be on this show. So she's a huge John Prine fan too.
Check out her album. She's actually
she's amazing.
really fucking good.
Beautiful voice and an amazing sweetheart. Looks out for everybody at Ghost Light kind of person. So,
are you going to be on that show, Kate?
Check out the aromas.
No, I don't. I can't sing or play instruments whatsoever. I have stupid fingers, and you've heard my speaking voice. My singing voice is kind of tough. Much worse.
I've heard
my favorite John Prine songs. My favorite John Prine songs are the way that the world goes around.
Yeah,
that's good.
Are you a happy enchilada? Have you ever heard that one?
In Spite of Ourselves is, I think, the best love song of all time.
That's literally the song that got me into John Prine, and that is the most realistic, heartfelt, silly, sweet, romantic love song ever.
What a genius of writing.
That was my intro to John Prine. And shout out Iris Dement. That's the other singer. That's the person who's doing the duet.
Sweet Revenge is a fucking cool song from John Prine.
Yeah. I texted him. He's good. He is running late. He won't be here till like 7:30. And I said, perfect, because we're skadoodling or skanoodling or whatever we're doing. We have to have a conversation after that. But yeah, anyone who doesn't know him, please check him out. Amazing musician. He his first debut album, he's 24 years old, fresh out of Vietnam, drops that album, and
he was a mail carrier.
He was the singing mailman. He's like a Chicago native, the singing mailman.
I think he's better than Bob Dylan.
I'm gonna do my fathoms above. Even Bob Dylan says he's the best singer-songwriter that existed. Yeah. And that's Bob Dylan saying that. And Bob Dylan's an amazing songwriter.
Oh, yeah.
I can't, unpopular opinion, I cannot deal with Bob Dylan's voice. I saw Bob Dylan. I saw Bob Dylan this summer open for Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson's 91, and his voice is better than Bob Dylan's at 60.
I think the charm, for me, I think the charm for Bob Dylan comes from the fact that he is not a good singer.
Oh, he has some songs that his voice is better. Like my favorite
Man
song,
and Me,
probably, and it's my favorite Dylan and my favorite Johnny Cash song, "Girl from North Country."
Oh,
but that's
like
he can be decent, but there's some songs like he sounds goofy as fuck, like "Lay Lady Lay," goofy ass voice, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
Lay across my big brass.
Yeah, silly. It's a sweet song, beautiful song, but it's his voice is not.
But again, I think the charm for me comes just from the example of "In Spite of Ourselves." That the charm of that
literally
song
is the song
comes from how like earnest and real it is. Bob Dylan is not a trained singer-songwriter, and I think that's why I like him so much. Is because it's like, this sounds like fucking nails on the chalkboard sometimes.
That's like people covering Dylan songs and how many songs Dylan's written for other people that are absolutely incredible. So it's just being that person that can channel something for someone else like that, where it's like, like Johnny Cash again, like 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor's like "Hurt" is Johnny Cash's song. Yeah. Dylan, like "All Along the Watchtower," that's Hendrix's song. Like that, he made it his song. So that's the kind of thing that I always
Brian Frederick is Jewish.
He's checking out all the Jews. Joseph's tuned out.
He's converting to Judaism?
I have my music podcast, the next episode that we're doing, it's going to be John Prine. So that's the next episode of 3 Shots Down. I want to cover him because we haven't covered him.
Who are you having on that episode?
Well, it's me and my 2 record buddies. So my 2 record buddies are older dudes. They're both in their 50s that I met when I was selling records. I was doing record sales during the pandemic. And I met these dudes, and they do a bunch of different podcasts. But this was an idea that was like a brainchild of my buddy Jerry, and this one specifically
Jerry
Garcia. This one specifically just the 3 of us always, because it gets too we're really deep dive research, like because it's a history podcast.
Stop saying the N-word.
There's been a couple shows that I go on. I talk too much, like today, and I do too much info, and I've been cut and episodes have been lost because I talk too much, and I'm not just a dumb broad. I actually like know some shit.
Yeah, dude, we need more women who know stuff.
Dude, I just realized we haven't talked about this. You know, Joe Gatto from Practical Jokers.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we got to address the beef, dude.
Same with Murr.
Friend of the show,
Friend of the show, Joe Gatto.
Friend of the show.
He's in trouble.
They got hit with some alleys, dude.
Yeah. I mean, alleys, confirmed.
Oh, really?
These aren't alleys if they're confined.
I didn't know they were confirmed.
Dude. That's like, what's his ass? What's that other creeper? Chris D'Elia. Like, he's still trying to come back around. And it's like, dude, in jail. Why is he not in jail?
That happened the day after we had the guy who was their opener on the podcast.
The crazy thing with comedy is like, you have someone like Seinfeld who legit is a fucking creep groomer. Might as well be called a pedophile because
they're legal.
He was 38 years old dating a 17-year-old, and he met her when she was 16. So grooming and
I think in most states
it is funny to imagine him being like,
she's technically legal, but he had the presence and he had the power to bury that at the time and not get in trouble for it. So that's a funny story of, if you guys know that, like Bobcat Goldthwait always was calling him out. And he basically had Bobcat buried and never able to do any of the big studios, never able to do any of the big comedy clubs. Like, that's the power that he had. It is like, we got to call motherfuckers out, dude. We got to call out rumors.
I want to hear who you're talking about.
I'll tell you off. I made an agreement to not
Who'd you make the agreement?
publicly.
Wait, how long is the
I don't
pod
want to
been
say
on
anyone's
for?
name.
I don't know.
Huh?
However
Can I-
long
What have we
you
been
wanna go
doing?
for
You
it.
can
Can I do a
cut.
plug?
15.
You
I
can
do-
cut
I'm
a
not
lot of
cutting
me
anything.
talking because I'm
I'm not cutting
annoying.
anything.
Can I do a plug?
Yeah.
It's all going out.
I'm just
yeah,
John.
please plug.
I want to plug fucking
Oh, they're
Benji.
so fun. Look at those.
Benji from the Aromas made me some
Yeah.
fucking baseball cards.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up to the camera, but like fucking
Hell yeah.
hit him up. I should probably have his Instagram, but his brand is called Happy Telescope,
Those are really cool.
and
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna bring this up to the fucking camera. You're gonna watch me up there.
All right. Does anyone else have any plugs? Because I'm so excited to tell all the stuff.
This
we
comes
couldn't.
out Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at
Move the mic.
what? What am I doing? I have a couple shows coming up. I'm gonna be in South Lyon.
Wait for him to
You're gonna be in
finish
South Lyon?
doing his thing, because the camera, he's
I live in
blocking
South
you
Lyon.
right now.
I don't care. He can block me. It's
Kate.
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing good to look
Do
at.
it at the
Kate.
other camera.
I live in South Lyon.
Well, I'm gonna be doing South Lyon Moose Lodge on the 12th of
How the
April.
fuck do I get on that?
There's a
I can
flash
ask.
show?
It's Jake Matties is
I don't know.
putting that together. I can ask him if you're
Yeah.
over there.
Oh,
You're around
aren't
the
you on
corner.
that show with someone?
I'm on that. It's Cameron K and Steve Wazinski
Oh, I thought you
and
were-
Two great comics.
Jake Matties, and that's coming up. I think that's the Rex Theater coming up at the end, but that's at the end of May. No, April. I'm going to be hosting 734 on the 16th. If you guys want to come out, there is a handful of show up, go up spots on those. So
I don't go
734
to that
April
one.
16th.
I gotta try that room out.
I had something else. Allegedly a roast. I don't know the date, but we're doing a roast of Donald Trump.
Oh,
So I think
He's-
that one will
he's
be
gonna hear about
fun. Do you know the date for that one is in May though, right?
They're
It's
roasting
He's
me.
not
The
gonna
one
like
with
that,
stingers?
dude.
It's about time somebody went
May
after
3rd.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
May 3rd. All right.
Where
I
everyone's
know.
on it except for Yari.
Follow me.
Wait. Everyone's on what?
Oh yeah,
The Nick Kelly roast? I'm not on that.
the Stingers one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stingus.
Oh, you're on
Where's
that?
that in Wixom?
Yeah, you
Stingus.
fucking got
I've
me the
been there
spot.
before.
Did she message you?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
All right.
yeah.
Oh,
I told
nice.
her I would help find like
That was May
one
3rd?
last person.
What day is
I had
that?
to
May
pay.
3rd?
No.
I need at least one broad on it because I
Get
gotta
me on that
be
shit.
screeching.
I've been trying to get you
Gabe?
on forever.
Who's Kate?
What?
Kate.
Oh,
The
her?
fu-
What?
You said I'm trying to get
Yeah.
Kate on the show.
Yeah, I fucking yeah.
said Gabe.
She said she was looking for
Gabe.
one more person. I was like, well, we might as well have like someone that's not like a white guy.
I should go into the roast.
So we
I'm
got
not
a
a
white
white
lady.
lady.
I know you don't count.
Yeah, I'm
though.
not-
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have any plugs. Yari, do you have
I
any
don't-
plugs?
Nope.
Joseph, do you have any
I'll
plugs?
be at New Way Bar on Monday.
Ew.
Monday.
Come,
Do you have any
New
plugs,
Way
Joseph?
Bar tonight to see Matthew Yari's.
Oh,
Dude, I'm so
get
pumped
some
for your
shows plugged,
special.
dude.
My special?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Be
doing?
big.
Explain.
Joseph, why don't you explain?
We're gonna.
Are you filming it?
Yeah, I'm
Where are you
gonna make
doing
it
it?
It's happening
at,
soon.
at the Mark Ridley's.
What?
I don't know.
What day is it? Do you know?
No, it's
You don't
not-
have a date
it's
yet?
Not even a real thing.
It's
Oh.
that it has
It's not
nothing
an
has
April
been
Fool's.
set in
Hey,
stone
today's
yet.
April 2nd. It's not
It's
April
purely
Fool's joke. You're
theoretical.
actually doing
It's
this.
theoretical. I told him last
it.
episode that we're gonna do a special
Why
for him
not?
at Mark Ridley's.
The more you can get into filming and doing stuff and producing like that, the better. Because you'll have more people ask you to
Yeah,
do
I know.
shit.
I have more people. I've had people asking me to do it. I just don't like
Yeah.
doing it because it's like annoying.
Oh.
But
you
that's
need
what
an
you're trying to get
assistant.
into.
I can be your manager and I can situate things and then you just film and
Uh,
edit.
no, I get into it if people are paying me to do it. I don't want to
Yeah.
just be.
Yeah, don't do stuff for free.
Yeah, I don't
except
wanna
for
just
my
be
show
at
on
people's-
your channel.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't like watching comedy. Like, I don't want to just go to a show and like film it because somebody asked me to.
Yeah. It is
Uh,
funny. I don't know. It's different once you start doing it. It is different watching people's
Yeah.
specials and things. Like I do still watch specials, but my attention span sucks. So I always tell people try to aim for that like 30 minute special to start. And then unless you're actually like a big headliner, don't try to do an hour because it's just people's attention spans aren't that long anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, I have
I
a
think-
killer
All right.
hour.
I could
Yeah,
do
so-
30 minutes.
So
Yeah.
What am
Do
I?
a super clean
May
tight
3rd, I'm
30
doing that roast battle at Singers apparently.
Yeah,
It
so am
wicks
I.
'em.
And
Yeah, so
then
am I.
And I'm
May
on.
9th,
Yeah, so is
I'm doing the
probably Kate.
Rex Theater,
Yeah.
wherever the fuck that is.
Morenci, Michigan.
I don't even.
That's
yeah,
in
I don't even know how to
BFE,
pronounce
bottom of Middle Michigan. You're almost like in Indiana. Almost.
it. I asked him if I could do it just because I want to
Morenci.
say I did a theater.
It'll be good to do the theater. It's a beautiful.
But
theater.
They
when-
ghosted me.
Jacob Barr and Johnny
Mhm.
did a show there, and they said there was like 12 people in the audience, and they were like spread
Is
all over
May
the place.
9th the
Really?
one? Is that friend of the show, Brad Wenzel's day?
No,
Or is that a showcase one?
it's a showcase.
Showcase one at the end of May, like the 23rd of May, I think is
Okay.
the date that I have. Shout out Randy Lee, though. He puts up a lot of people. He does that whole big show there. Looks like fun. Looks
What
like a good
else?
spot. I've never been there.
I probably was at the Lincoln Lodge last Thursday, so you know,
Ooh.
see how that went. Tune in the next episode to see how that went.
All right.
I'll hit 'em up.
Disregard.
All right,
Cut that.
I'll hit him up.
Thanks for watching
Scrap
the P Boi's
it.
podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, when's this coming
Thanks
out?
for watching.
Coming out on Monday.
Coming out Monday. Fucking
Beep, 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 beep.
April 7th, Heights
You already
Brewing in
missed those.
Farmington.
All right, cut it
April
before
11th.
he
Oh,
can.
I'm on that
Just
too.
do it.
Yeah.
Cut it before he can finish. All right.
April 11th.
Bye.
Just keep going, Lemon.
April 11th, Brain Jerk in Monroe. It's paid now, so it's not an open mic.
It's paid now?
Yeah.
Really?
He said it's like been so successful that everyone's getting paid.
Wow.
April 9th, I don't fucking know. April 19th, Eagles Club in Emley
Might have
City.
to sign up to do
Fucking
that.
come to that. And then
Emley.
the other ones are too proud to give a fuck.
All
Bye.
right, babies.
Beep, 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 beep.
Kind of the #1 Mexican Comedy Podcast. No big deal.